Mars. Let's boil down to we'll call out the side of the planet where you have the planet Mars. The planet Mars.
The ultimate aim is art and not power. This is art and not power. The ultimate aim is art and not power. This is art and not power.
Oh yes. Well, yeah. The planet Mars. Oh yes. Oh yes.
For in this plane of existence, many things are hidden from us that to those who dwell in the world beyond are as clear as the sun's shining rays.
He apparently put a curse on the stroke. That's understandable too. Threatening to return in years to come and destroy every remaining member of the family, from the oldest to the youngest. From the oldest to the youngest.
For in this plane of existence, many things are hidden from us that to those who dwell in the world beyond are as clear as the sun's shining rays. The sun's shining rays. The sun's shining rays.
Because all of a sudden you realize that you're not down there, it's just a body.
Things happen in this world no one can account for or should try to. Most folk round here believe in these things and leave well alone. And that grave is filled in.
For in this plane of existence, many things are hidden from us that to those who dwell in the world beyond are as clear as the sun's shining rays. The sun's shining rays. The sun's shining rays.
Original form, or original soundscape.
Cut up, slow down, speed up, run backwards, each the tape. Now how random is random? We know so much that we don't consciously know that we know that perhaps the cutting was not random. And rearrange the order.
And this, which is usually referred to the machine. The machine means for him, and he spoke of the tragedy and despair of all machinery made bad. The machine. And he spoke of the tragedy and despair of all machinery made bad. The machine, 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 the machine.
Cut up, slow down, speed up, run backwards, inch the tape. That means working back and forth across the tape head. We know so much that we don't consciously know that we know that perhaps the cut-in was not random, and rearrange the order of the 20th, 24th of the second intervals of recorded speech. And these elements are taken in groups of frames and rearranged in a new sequence.
Together with my friend Blue Willie, we would head once again into the high country. We would head once again into the high country.
Seeing the bighorn ewes, the lambs, mountain goat, the young, the elk, mule deer. The love that I felt for them, I remember how I began to accept all the animals in the wilderness.
We seem to be living in a time when civilization and mankind and its machines.
For in nature there is neither good nor evil. There is only the instinct to survive. Together with my friend Blue Willie, we would head once again into the high country. We would head once again into the high country.
Seeing the bighorn ewes, the lambs, mountain goat, the young, the elk, moose, mule deer. The love that I felt for them. I remember how I began to accept all the animals in the wilderness.
We seem to be living in a time when civilization and mankind and its machines.
For in nature there is neither good nor evil. There is only the instinct to survive. To survive.
According to the Psalms, the days of our years number 70. Well, not always, and not for everyone. Life is filled with surprises. Life is filled with surprises. Life is filled with surprises. And the greatest of these is death. To predict the day of our arrival. But in the ordinary way, who can foretell the day of our departure? Let us assume that someone could.
The first book that I'm using is the handbook of... Okay. Can you all hear me?
There's no amplification.
Oh, I'll start over.
According to the Psalms, the days of our years number 70. Well, not always, and not for everyone. Life is filled with surprises. Life is filled with surprises. And the greatest of these is death. is possible to predict the day of our arrival. But in the ordinary way, who can foretell the day of our departure? Let us assume that someone could.
I have another story that I want to tell you tonight. Another story that I want to tell you tonight.
Welcome to our world, this strange and brooding land behind the creaking door. A very real world, by the way, because if you think about it, haven't you said to yourself, I can't believe it, or that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard? Behind such reactions, there are explanations of a sort. Some make sense, others, well, others defy explanations. Because we huddle together in our small world. A place of music, swirling lights and life. Which is only a small part of an infinite universe.
Let me digress for a moment. Let me digress for a moment.
You're not afraid, are you?
Let me digress for a moment. They deal with the unusual. They deal with the unusual. Why? That's not possible. The unusual.
and I love the activity of sound. The activity of sound. But when I hear traffic, the sound of traffic, the sound of traffic, I don't have the feeling that anyone is talking. I have the feeling that sound is acting. I'm completely satisfied with that. I don't need sound to talk to me. I don't need sound to talk to me.
Now gather round me, arties, and let me regale you a tale about the best pirate to ever spin a ship's wheel, and her ship, the savagest minnow. Squee and her ragtag group of buccaneers sail above the stars looking for adventure. When she's not manning the helm, she'll be exploring Azeroth, rolling some dice, or getting into gunfights with ne'er-do-wells. Her faithful companions always by her side, and they are always led by Captain Squee. Led by Captain Squee! Now, as ye can tell, Captain Squee isn't your average pirate. She be a space pirate, and all are welcome to join her crew to sail through the stars. Unless ye be trash, then you be keel-hauled on the minnow till you meet David Jones himself.
Some metal that here's a sight.
Life for Squee.
Hi, Sonaris. I'll sing you a tale of a ship now. Her crew will be legend, I'm told. Flying through space with a smile on her face, fortune favors her captain so bold. She's the savagest minnow, fastest ship you've ever seen. Gone in a blippy, this legendary ship, off to sail the galaxies. With her solar sails full, she's a beauty, a pure magic tech like you've not seen. And her chief engineer sings a song you can hear to the ghost inside the machine. On the savagest minnow, fastest ship you've ever seen. Gone in a blippy, this legendary ship, off to sail the galaxies. Well, her crew be of lovable weirdos, that's all of us. From all walks of life we do roam. And we each came aboard and we struck up a chord. Now we all call her cabin's home. On the savagest minnow, fastest ship you've ever seen. Gone in a blippy, this legendary ship, off to sail the galaxies. With the ley line tavern aboard her, there's food and drink for your needs. And with space broccoli, just you wait and see. Watch the captain get high as she pleases. And we're gonna fucking do that because it's episode 300 and the Easy Machine album release party! On the savagest minnow, fastest ship you've ever seen. uplifted as a legendary ship off to sail the galaxies one more time. The savagest minnow, fastest ship you've ever seen. Gone and uplifted as a legendary ship off to sail the galaxies. Hello, friends on the internet, and welcome aboard the Savagest Minnow, fastest drifter colony space pirate ship in all of Cosmosia Prime. I am your host, your captain, Squee, and it is an absolute pleasure to be here today with you guys. We have such a fucking incredible stream lined up. Not only is it episode 300, how have we not gotten shut down by now? It is, more importantly, Big G Funky's musical project, The Easy Machine's third album release party, To the Moon in a Balloon, and we have the one and only Big G Funky here with us for all of the stream today. Look at all his glory. Look at it. You go.
Never worn this shirt before, ever, especially not to go have hot pot with your friends.
Lies. So everyone, give us just a moment. We are going to switch over our things and get set up and just dive. We're gonna dive right in to this and listen to this album. This fucking ad is gonna play. But hey, guys, it's September. You think ads are bullshit? Guess what? Subs are 30% off for this entire fucking month. Yeah, another fucking 3. It's a day of 3s, but now we're on more than 3 3s. But that's fine. We have an abundance of 3s. So I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. I will see you in the broadcast deck in just a moment. Please, in the meantime, enjoy this other fanciful song that was gifted to us by the one and the only Bert Ferguson. While we switch over all of our audio things and get ready to entertain you guys with this incredible new album.
While the world falls down, plasma burns where our heart should be. Is it freedom or fury or destiny? Scream with the space pirate queen. Steals your gold and your dreams unseen. Scream with her crew so mean. She's the fire in the galaxy's machine. Planets quake when her engines roar. She'll take your treasure and ask for more. Fiddle whales like a ghost in flight through the silence of the endless night. What's her story? No one can tell. She's a rebel, a queen, or a rebel in hell. Scream with the space pirate queen. Takes the stars and the dark between. Scream with her crew so mean. She's a fire in the galaxy's machine. What's the birds where her heart should be? Is it freedom or fury or destiny? What's the birds where her heart should be? Is it freedom or fury or destiny? Scream at the space pirate queen. Steals your gold and your dreams unseen. Scream with her crew so mean. She's a fire in the galaxy's machine.
Friends, hello. Wait, you're all tall. Come back down. Come back down to my level, cause I am not tall, I am short. Oh my god, I love you so much too, Millie. Autocorrect, fuck me over. Okay, we have an ad break right now, but in the meantime, get on in here. Man of the hour, this camera is gonna focus on you. This is your time.
Oh no.
Yeah. This is all about you.
All right, horror show. Let's do it.
He's like, please no, please don't.
I made you sing all the songs on the album.
That's not chitty chat chat. This ad is gonna be done in like 10 seconds. We're gonna let it do its thingamabobbers. But oh my gosh, where are we? Here, hold on. We're back again. Okay, we're gonna let one of these other ones play for a moment in the background. Okay, because we love all this music. Yo, Sarpolis, Sassy Pants! Hello! Oh my gosh, hi everyone. I know everyone is filing in and getting cozy. This is obviously an earlier start time than we had originally planned, but it just worked with all the threes that we were working with.
This is the third band album we're putting out together.
Yup.
9 is almost more 3 than 3 because it's 3 threes.
What's the 9?
Well, today. 9.
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, it is 9/9. I was like, I forgot what day it is. I don't know what day anything is. Why did all of my decorations move? Sonaris, you little tricksy tricks. It's okay. We love them for it. It's what they do best. There we go. But you know, we figured it was better to have fun and do this earlier before you turned into a pumpkin.
Absolutely. My bedtime's 8 p.m. sharp, so yeah.
What it must be like. Okay, let me catch up real quick with you incredible people. Yay for the firefighters, indeed. A cute punk with the first, fuck yes. Lighthawk, thank you for saying hello to Sonaris. And Lighthawk with the second. Well done, my friends, with first and second. Everyone is on deck. Good job. I rang a high Delu check, which I am very grateful for. That seems just about right. Lighthawk spooky season hype. It is. It is total spooky season hype. And just like that, we've lost him. I am alone. Dopest music selection. Fuck yeah, I am alone. Dude, how are you? Welcome on in. I'm so glad to see you. I hope you enjoy our stream today. What's he gonna say? I love it. I love it so much. It's just Tim Downey, he just gets me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I did before I went to sleep last night. I was like, I'm just gonna play my Baldur's Gate game and just do the romance scene with Gale real quick and then go to sleep. I have a problem. Yes, oh Captain me, Captain, that's me. Oh man, Lighthawk, thank you so much for those biddies. Thank you for being here. Melly, thank you. Holy shit. Oh my, Bird, no! Not the two! Not the two Delu Bird. I'm so sorry. You guys, please go follow Bird Ferguson. He is streaming right now. An incredible streamer and friend of the channel, friend of the SqueeeTV family. And we just love to see it. Bird, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry your Delu check is always so bad. Welcome back to your party.
Sorry, a parental was calling.
The one in chat or another one?
Different one.
Different one.
The other one.
That's perfect though. Hey, that's sweet though.
No, it's great.
It's really sweet.
But I'm glad he called because he was at the venue, so he's like, oh, awesome! I'm gonna tell everyone here to check it out.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. All our Delus. Wait, Nikki, 1% Delu?
Whoa, I don't think I've ever seen that.
I mean, Bird just rolled a 2.
Wow.
And they're streaming together right now.
That's great.
Nikki, that's shenanigans. I call ultimate shenanigans. Holy shit! Serpal and Sassy Pants!
What? No way!
Thank you for the gifted subbies!
Love
And
it.
kicking off a hype train. Holy shit balls. Well, we gotta add coins into the treasury. The hype train is now here.
Oh, man.
Get on the hype train, you guys. I love it.
Episode 300.
It's episode 300.
Crazy. That's wild.
I can't believe it. I mean, look.
You're catching up to The Simpsons. That's
How many episodes of The Simpsons are there?
3 million, I think.
Oh, I'm making my way. I'm working on it, you guys. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins for the treasury. Thank you, Serpal and Sassy Pants. I truly appreciate it. Anyone, if you got a gifted subby from Serpal and Sassy Pants, please make sure you thank them for their generosity, because that is incredible and amazing, and we're at a level 2 hype train. Look, the leaves are falling. We're in the nice seasonal time of year. I was showing everyone in chat yesterday your little support message that you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
That always sits right here.
That's right. I got you an edible arrangement for episode 100. That's right.
And this little supportive note just stays right underneath the monitor so I can always see it. And I don't remember what happened for episode 200. I think we were doing a fundraiser, so I kind of was like,
I have no memory of that. So
You wouldn't. It's just polite for me to talk to you as the guest on the show.
Absolutely, yeah. Include me. Thank you.
Yes. But here we are. Here we are at 300, and I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate 300 episodes with this incredible community than to celebrate you and this new album.
Too sweet. Well, you're also featured prominently on this album.
Well, we're gonna get into that.
Yes.
Absolutely. And for those that do not know, there is the link to the album right there.
What? That's so cool you can do that.
Yeah, it's almost like I've done this for 300 episodes. It's almost like I've been doing this for almost
like
3
a
years.
spaceship in here. It's wild.
Yeah. Well, do you not see the view outside? The stars are lovely.
I know. It's so. I'm endlessly impressed. I know how much work you put into this. So, congratulations, Squeebee.
Oh, wait. I have to have a proper celebratory.
There we go.
And this is to all of us, episode 300.
Yeah, everyone on the ship, the whole crew.
To 300,000 more.
Watch out, Simpsons, we're coming.
We're coming for him. What if we got mentioned on The Simpsons? That would be some crazy full circle shit.
I mean, they have to kind of like dig deep to get reference material at this point. So I think we're probably a couple episodes away.
Mark my fucking words, chat. At some point,
you're gonna be a Simpsons character.
No, but I bet you Sonaris is, because Sonaris finds their way into everything. That's what I'm actually betting it would be, without a shadow of a doubt.
I bet it's gonna happen.
And there it is, right there, you guys. There is the album artwork, To the Moon in a Balloon, by the Easy Machine.
If you can, on the album cover, that's an actual historical picture of what's called Project Echo. Zoom in on the reflection and just get an idea of the scale. Look at that man standing in the corner there. The scale of this thing.
So tell us a little bit about this. What is this?
So this is an actual balloon that NASA built and sent into space as part of trying to expand radio communications. This was Project Echo. They sent this huge reflective balloon up into the sky and actually bounced radio signals so they could get them to the other side of the planet. Which was an issue because of the curvature of the Earth. So if you're a flat earther,
Get off my channel.
Get off the channel.
Get out of here. If you're a flat earther, get out of here. Get out of here. We love science.
But this was part of Project Echo, which is, one of the wilder things NASA ever did with balloons.
And so was the balloon supposed to, like, how did the balloon work for what they were trying to do?
It was a super reflective material, so you can see that's why the pictures of it are so wild looking, because it was always hyper polished. It was kept like immaculately clean because they wanted just to bounce things off of it. They were trying to bounce radio signals off. That's why it was so big and so reflective.
And that's just how it was all the radio signals bouncing off of it. That's its whole fucking thing.
That was its purpose. Because you can imagine like a globe if you're trying to get like, let's see, I'm sure I have something I can use to represent a globe here. So if you have a globe,
I'll make this a little smaller again.
This heads the globe here. You're trying to get a radio signal from here, from this side to this side, and you send it in a straight line. It's just gonna go, and it's never gonna get over here. So you got to bounce it off something to get it back down to that side. And that was the point of Project Echo. You had this balloon up here so they could bounce radio signals off of the balloon, so they could get on the other side of the planet.
But this is not the balloon that this album is referencing, though.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
It's just a famous space balloon.
It's also a really good picture. It's
and this
really
is
cool.
very much like a D&D campaign, this album. It's theater of the mind. It's
okay.
The imagery is meant to be conjured up in your imagination.
So, chat, if you guys would like, at any point during the stream today, the Ask a Question redeem is currently turned on. So if you have any questions about songs, inspiration, musical, influence or whatever, please feel free to submit your question. It is a channel point redeem, but you put your question in there for Big G Funky or myself, but I will probably defer most things to you. So, yeah.
I love it.
This album, I mean, I've told people a little bit about it. So this is inspired by an Edgar Allan Poe story?
Yeah, it's kind of an amalgamation of these 3 Edgar Allan Poe stories that all fall under this umbrella. Mm-hmm. It's like his very early sci-fi stories. There's the 3 are it's Melantata. It's Latin for these things will come or something like that.
Okay.
It's a series of letters between 2 men that don't like each other.
Okay.
Another one is The Great Balloon Hoax, which was a story that he submitted to a lot of newspapers actually trying to convince people that he had sent a balloon to the moon. And the guy had come back and is reporting about the amazing civilization that he found on the moon.
I love this.
And then the other one is The Marvelous Adventures of One Hans Todt.
Okay.
And so it's kind of an amalgamation of the 3 of these stories. Yeah.
Cool.
And it follows the journey of different universes and alternate realities.
Well, it's the Squeeverse, Yeah. There's a multiverse of Squees out there. I am Squee Prime.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell by the dots, which are also 3s. I also didn't even fucking realize. A multiverse of Squees, if you will.
So this is an origin story for one of the different Squees.
I like this.
How they got off of Earth.
So, before we dive into the first track, and we've done this once before with another album of yours. Mm-hmm. So for those that have not been here that long, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna go track by track. I'll mute my mic. You guys will be able to hear the music. We'll kind of listen and have our own little moment here, going track by track, and then we'll open up for some chit chat discussions of each one.
Yeah.
Is there anything else before we dive into the first track? I actually am gonna wait for this ad. I can't snooze this ad, you guys. I snoozed all the ads yesterday, and also my ads are being weird. Fuki and I noticed yesterday that they're running at a time interval that I didn't want, and I tried to fuck with it last night, and it's in my list of things I need to fix. But we're obviously not gonna start the first song during an ad break.
Yeah.
But yeah, what
a
does
little
everyone
setup.
need to know? Yeah, what is paint a picture for us, if
Yeah.
you will.
So this is a return to. This isn't a lo-fi album. The last two Easy Machine albums have been lo-fi.
Which is what we're currently listening to right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fuki, Twitch things. Like, but thank you for catching that yesterday. So it's not a lo-fi
Not
album.
a lo-fi. This is a return to some like garage rock style stuff.
Cool.
It very much was a practice and kind of a dedication to the gods of chaos.
As you all know, our motto here beeth, you know.
Yeah, it's a lot of just making noises on different instruments and seeing what fit together, which was a lot of fun. And
cool.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. It's kind of fun, you know.
And you did all of the instrumentation, am I correct?
Yeah.
That's insane.
In the studio, in the garage here, we did everything.
You answer that so casually, like that's a lot. You did a full band's worth of instrumentation on your own.
Yeah, but
How does that feel?
It's fun. That's it's a lot of fun. I love doing it.
Yeah.
Wearing different hats. Because it's like when you're in a band and you're playing an individual instrument, you're always trying to impress the other musicians around you. So you're trying to do like your cool thing, and that's the most important thing to keep in mind when you're trying to wear all those different hats. You can't rest on your laurels on any one instrument. you got to pretend like, okay, I got something to prove on this instrument here.
I have something I can do on this one. Let's go. And you primarily, your first instrument, drums.
Yeah, I'm kind of playing drums on every instrument in this. There's a lot of banging of guitars.
I mean, talk about that. Like, how does that translate into non-drum instruments for you?
Yeah, the rhythm, with guitar, strumming patterns. I think I'm always fascinated by bass parts, how bass parts syncopate with the drums.
Yeah,
very important to me. Same thing with lyrics and vocal harmonies. I like a lot of in and outs and things kind of playing off.
You like a lot of in and outs.
Hey.
Sarpola Sassy Pants says, actually, it was a very small piano. You just got corrected by one of your parentals.
Yeah, the show and hut. I don't. But again, I think I was drumming on the show and hut. I think it is a piano, but I was drumming on it.
I love that we have Sassy Pants here to fact check. Like I love this. I love this so much. But you are a very rhythmic based, musician. That's fair.
Okay, yeah.
But you definitely are. Like I in the years that I've gotten to play music and write music with you, usually the things I tend to notice you fixate on are like a beat, a rhythm, a pattern versus say like a melody line or a lead guitar or even like a vocal harmony or things like that. That I think that comes through, even in what we're listening to right now with your last lo-fi album, everything really is beat driven, so you're sort of a drummer's full musician, if you will.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then you also welcome back from ads, you guys. We're gonna start listening to this pretty soon, right away here. You did this all in a home studio with Logic.
Yeah.
Logic Pro.
Just.
You don't need a big recording studio to make music.
No.
Hot take.
No.
Hot take, mic drop.
I think we used
a home studio. A bitchin' home studio is all you need.
Everything was.
I know I'm alone knows that. And then you don't have to leave your house.
Yeah. Everything was recorded with SM57s and 58s, which are very cheap microphones. They are not high-end microphones. I think we used one high-end microphone to record some acoustic guitar stuff, but that was
Thank you, Studio Without Walls.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Someone loaned that to us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 57s and 58s. That's a dirty secret of the music industry. Like some of the best recorded tracks in music history, 57s and 58s, and those are like $50, $60 mics. They're really affordable.
Fucking dope.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, without any further ado, should we get into the first track?
Yeah.
Is there anything? I'm gonna pull this up here and just cue this. So, guys, the way we're kind of trying to do this, because we realized way too late in the game that we do not have a headphone splitter, but that's fine. That's fine. That's just the chaos that we live in here. I'm gonna be hitting play for us, and then he's got a separate little headphone setup.
We're gonna hit play at the same time.
We're gonna try and coordinate this. So this is just a five track album.
Yeah, it's
that's kind of common now, I feel like.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's short, it's about 18 minutes, the whole thing running through. This is gonna be the setup for a second album, and this is the journey to the moon, and then there's going to be a follow-up once Captain Squee is on the moon. But who knows what'll happen?
And then I guess last thing before we hit play, different from your other albums, is you are not singing lead vocals on this.
Oh yeah.
This is not
No,
you.
There. Captain Squee is the
It's me.
vocalist because that's the main character of this.
But it's not a Damaged Toys album.
No, it's an Easy Machine album, which kind of they're all over the place at this point, but that's fine.
I think. Well, we were talking about this yesterday on stream that like artists should be more allowed to jump genres, jump styles, and change and be fluid. I mean, I'm a pansexual. I just think everyone should be allowed to be fluid and do what they want.
I agree completely. I gotta be honest, I was thinking about releasing this under a different name, a different banner, and I thought about doing that with the lo-fi stuff too.
Yeah.
But there's a band that I love called King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and they've put out albums under that name that range from death metal to electronica to like folk. It's unbelievable. So if I very inspired by that. I thought, yeah, keep it under the same name.
I think it's a good idea.
That way I don't have to make new email accounts or anything weird like that, which is so daunting.
It's better for all of your marketing and everything, and like I mean, I did that, and I still kick myself in the ass for it. For Squee has been my moniker and my nickname since I was 12 years old, and at one point decided, no, I'm gonna be a professional musician and use a different brand name and use my name and do. And I probably jumped projects 4 or 5 times until finally coming back to Twitch and being like, I am Squee. Like, all the things I make are Squee. Like, this is my brand. This is my home. And I think it is so smart to keep everything under the Easy Machine for you for that exact same reason.
Honestly, it's laziness, but thank you.
Sometimes laziness helps you do things.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this first track, To the Moon, you guys get ready. Please, if there's anything audio-wise that y'all are hearing, like it's too low, it's not loud enough, it's not coming through, please tell me, and we will restart the track over. This is obviously a listening party, so the most important thing here is that you guys can hear the music, and the quality of it is
Turn the shuffle
good.
off just to make it easier.
Yeah, that's for that album. See.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, are you ready, chat? Let me know if you're ready, chat. I don't know if you guys are ready. I don't know. You know, I need to know. I need to know that the Cheaty Chat is ready to get this going, and then we will kick off our first track on this right here. Heck yeah! There we go. That's what I needed. That's the confirmation I needed. Okay. Here's the first track. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm muting this because it's listening.
I tell
Fucking wow. Okay, holy shit balls, motherfucker. That's the opening track on To the Moon.
Expressing your frustration with current society's state and leaving for the moon.
That's why I live on a spaceship now.
Yeah.
I said fuck the Milky Way. I'm out.
Yeah.
Really cool. Like I love the way your harmonies and mine, how it layered, that your voice is still there in it.
Thank you.
You know.
Yeah, I like the way our voices sound together.
It's pretty good. We should date.
Yeah.
So that first one is just setting up the initial story of wanting to leave the
establishing the state of mind that the character exists in.
Okay.
Very frustrated. Very annoyed with society.
Thus, I'm leaving and going to the moon.
Yeah.
Now, did you have inspiration of Merlin from The Sword and the Stone of I'm going to Barbados?
Oh, absolutely.
Merlin just like, I'm leaving.
That's one of my favorite movies ever. There's no way that wasn't a core influence in some way.
Merlin's just like,
I'm out.
I'm out. And you got a really good crunchy guitar sound out of this. And again, you're not a guitar player inherent. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean the guitar players always know their pedal chains really well. I notoriously do not. I have 2 pedals and like that's it. But what was your? Because I know we're gonna hear this sound multiple times throughout this album.
I tried to get a pretty consistent guitar sound.
He's getting, this is show and tell. He didn't just leave again.
No, grab me something.
Although it would be funny if I made a counter for every time G-Funky just up and leaves the camera. So what is this?
I wanted to get a pretty consistent guitar sound. I'm not, a huge guitar guy, so I don't have like a bunch of amps or things to play with.
Yes.
So we did do a lot of DI guitars, which I know that's gonna upset some guitar purists. But
DI guitars for those in the back is
guitar lines going directly into preamps and not miking up amps.
Copy. Which miking up an amp, you guys, is what I do over here when I'm doing a proper full singing into the mic and everything. That amp is mic'd.
Yeah.
So what is this?
I was playing around with a lot of effects chains. I used mostly pedals from JHS, which is a boutique pedal company I really like. This was my absolute favorite, and this kind of changed everything. It's called the Rat Pack, and it's just a collection of all the different rats, which is a type of pedal that have been made by a bunch of different pedal companies, and they're all like kind of gnarly, chewy sounds.
I mean, it comes across really, really nice. It adds that like aughts grunge.
Yeah,
it's not 90s. It's not like the garage 90s, or maybe it is. Chat, you let us know what you think.
I think it's a little bit more like Queens of the Stone Age, kind of early 2000s, like mids really pushed up.
And that is a big influence for you, Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah. I think Josh Homme gets one of the best guitar sounds. But he uses just like all old amps and guitars and things.
But that's kind of what's really dope about this, is that the majority of that is kind of all in this pedal. We are not sponsored by JSH pedals, nor are we sponsored by any of the musical stuff that I do here. But if any of you guys want to, hi. But no, these guys are really, really cool. They have a YouTube channel.
A YouTube channel where they break down how they make these, and they also offer like packs, so you can make your own pedals at home if you're interested, which I will be one of these days.
Yeah. Well, the guitar sound, as we're gonna hear as we go into the next tracks here, like it really is a prominent personality in this album.
I really liked the idea of 2 lead guitar players that were twins.
Okay.
That had a very similar sound, but didn't necessarily like the fact that they had a similar sound. So there's supposed to be like this push and pull between 2 lead guitar parts they're playing off of each other. They accidentally harmonize quite a bit, and then when they do accidentally harmonize, they get upset at each other, and then they pull apart again. So that's, I don't know why I got fascinated with that concept, but I love the idea of twins as lead guitarists that don't love each other. Love each other but don't like each other.
You once upon a time were a fan of Oasis, so
Yeah. Oasis is back together. Maybe it has something to do with that.
I don't know. I heard Ambulance is leaving the show. Maybe Noel kicked the shit out of Liam.
Oh, only.
It is really cool though that you have sort of these ideas, like you said, for the twins, the guitarists, because once again, you don't have a band. You are the band. The Easy Machine is just you, Big G Funky, but it seems at the same time you may have intentionally or unintentionally created kind of band members
very much
for
so.
each instrument.
Yeah, very intentionally. I think I even at one point like kind of wrote out dossiers for each one. It was like
tell me you're a DM without telling me you're a DM.
Yeah, it's theater kids, Dungeons and Dragons background. It's like it's a way to scratch that itch and kind of stretch all creative limbs.
Well, I think it served a really good purpose with this, because that all kind of really comes across in these tonalities and the sounds that you use. That I think most people, if we played this and did not tell them that this was a one-person band, would probably assume otherwise.
Yeah, I certainly hope so.
Well, it's something we can, you guys all know. So homework for chat. We are not a cult. Play this for one person and don't tell them that it's just one, and come back and let us know, or let the Easy Machine, aka Big G Funky, know on his socials what that is.
I love it.
We're gonna stall for time because we have an ad coming in just on time. Sonaris, see, Sonaris even comes to say hi, because I do want everyone to be able to hear this regardless of if you have a subby or not. But again, if you don't have a subby, it's September. All subs are 30% off. Fuki! I don't know if you knew this lore or not, because I know you were the busy. Chat knows that I am the busiest person in the world, but you are the busiest person in the universe. So a lot of the stuff that goes on in the Discord, I totally understand you don't see often. Fuki is also a Drifter Colony space pirate ship captain of his own ship, and Fuki has Smudge, which is a little space ghost too.
I love it.
And Smudge has the biggest crush on Sonaris, and they are just they live their best little ghosty life. Look,
drifting in and out.
Kind of like, look, Smudge and Fuki even sent us a birthday card when that happened.
Very cute.
And this is one of my favorite things about this. Before Fuki and I ever met each other on Twitch, like this has always just been Fuki's little mascot.
That's amazing.
Like completely unintentionally.
That's great.
Like just the cosmic Lycotrax of the internet, and
that's great.
And now they're just little.
I love it.
So as far as we know, Smudge and Sonaris are the only entities that we've come across in Cosmosia Prime so far. But that leads us to believe that there's more. We don't know where they're from though. We don't know. They're elusive.
I love it.
So you talked a little bit about how you imagined these two other guitar players in this, and I do have a little insider information here, but again, stalling for time. You were inspired a little bit by a Beach Boys album that had a fake band. Am I incorrect?
No, the Beach Boys were contractually obligated to do one more album with the label they were signed to.
Right.
And they had no interest in doing another album of original material. So he created this, I forget what the album's called, but it's meant to be like you're like a fly on the wall at a party.
Okay, like a house party?
Exactly,
Okay.
a house party. And the Beach Boys just happened to be at this party, and they're just kind of doing this impromptu jam. But none of it is impromptu. It's all been scripted. It's this manufactured authenticity thing that I get like fascinated with.
Yeah.
And like how creating something that sounds so authentic, these guys just happen to be at a party, they pick up their instruments and they're just jamming on songs they like, but the entire thing is scripted. It's entirely done in a studio in isolated booths. It's It's fascinating to me.
Wow.
And so, very much an inspiration for this. The idea of creating a band with distinct personalities that sounded like it was recorded organically, authentically in a garage.
Yeah.
When, no, this was all done piecemeal, one at a time, crafted together to sound like something.
That's really cool.
It's manufactured authenticity. It's one of the lo-fi albums, I think, is even named that.
I think so.
It's something that I am just endlessly fascinated with.
Yeah.
Sports reporting is a great example of it, where you have like these old clips of people authentically freaking out because they just saw something amazing. Then you have the modern guys that they know that's what we want to see as fans. And so they're just creating this reaction, but they do it like once a week, so it's completely inauthentic, and everything is the most amazing play that's ever happened in the history. Anyway.
I love it. I love it. Well, it goes to show you that with creative projects, like, you never know what it's going to evolve into, where that inspiration's going to go, because that was a very early one that then beget this, beget that. Poe came into it, and now we're here. Don't pish-posh a project just because you get stuck on a part, you never just keep
Put
keep
it on the
pushing
back
through.
burner for a little bit. Maybe it'll be an influence for something else.
Iris! Thank you for the hydrate. We do need it. We're surviving on iced coffee and high noons and non-alcoholic drinks as well.
Cocktail.
What is it?
A non-alcoholic agave cocktail.
Ooh, I like that. Fuki, to your comment about the ghosties, there has to be. 1 is chance, 2 is coincidence, 3 times is a pattern. We just need to find one more. I'm convinced we will find another streamer, aka Drifter Colony, Space Pirate Ship Captain, that also has a ghost, a space ghost.
3s.
There has to be. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. You need your own cup.
Oh, I do.
You do.
Thank you.
Where's your cup? Did you finish your coffee?
I did. I'll go grab one.
Give me your coffee cup.
Oh, thank
This
you.
is watered down fucking.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, you guys, are you ready for track 2? We're gonna what do we? Okay, so track 1. Fuck this planet. I'm out of here. I'm going to the moon, and that's my declaration of I am doing this.
This is what I'm doing. State of mind established.
Copy.
Next song is called Launchpad 33.
3s!
More 3s. 3s are definitely a theme here.
Shit.
I think every song is 3 words.
They're all 3 minutes.
And they're all 3 words. There's a lot of intention.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yes. In fact, Lost My Breath is supposed to be 3:42. They're all supposed to be, That's fine. I can fix that later.
Oh my god, he's his streamer. The amount of times I notice shit and I'm like, oh, we'll fix that later.
It's all supposed to be 3s. That's fine. Launchpad 33, another historical reference. This is some of the U.S. military's first missile launches attempts. The things that were eventually the tests that were the precursor to eventually launching to the moon.
Okay.
But at Launchpad 33, everything was a failure. Everything exploded spectacularly. They never got anything more than a couple hundred feet off the ground.
But they learned a lot. Yeah.
But
failures are lessons. Don't be afraid of failures, chat.
So this is Launchpad 33, and now the logistics and the nitty-gritty of getting off this planet.
So is this Squee? Yeah, this is Squee figuring out how...
Squee is state of mind established. Now Squee is ready to go, and this is them figuring out how they're going to frickin' do it.
I love it. D Lemon, welcome on in. You have caught us. We are doing a album release listening party for the one and only The Easy Machine. There is the link to the album. And we are on the 2nd track. This is only a 5-track album, so I'm glad you caught us on the beginning. It is a bit of a conceptual album, so please watch the VOD for the lead up to what the first track was leading into this one.
I just missed the state of mind.
Yeah, it's
Captain Squee's unhappy with
Cliff Notes multiverse Squee. Squee in another universe said, "Fuck Earth, I'm out of here and I'm going to the moon." So, nope, start over. Table flip. Gah! All right, but we are gonna start this 2nd track here. This is Launchpad 33. As always, you guys enjoy. I'm gonna mute the mic once the music starts so that we can fully enjoy the musical experience.
All right.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Just say no to rocketry.
Yes, so good. D11, all of our mouth sounds that you couldn't hear, unfortunately. I guess muted mouth sounds just sound out of tune,
I forgot to mention this, and Sarpola's Sassy Pants, I think you'll appreciate this. There is a show and hut on all these tracks.
There is a show and hut. ADHD problems, yo. It's welcome to the club. Don't we know it? Yeah. So, I had a lot of fun doing the vocals on that one.
Yeah, there's a cathartic scream.
Not that one. I didn't have fun doing that one. that one was difficult. And D-Lemon, yes, I am going to TwitchCon, and we have a little fundraiser too to go to TwitchCon if you want to help. !TwitchCon in chat. But I will be there. Filipino Jedi will be there.
You will be there with us, but not at the con. But
I'll be at the hotel.
You will be there though.
Yeah.
But that is going to be happening. But back to the music. Our main point of stream today. I hear the Show and Hut on there. I hear. How did you get some of those higher? Oh shit! Philippines mentioned. Oh, it's just me. Jedi, what's up? How are you, buddy? Wasn't aware I was being lied to. I mean, he'll be there. He just won't be in the con, but he will
I'll
be there.
be there, and I'll be hanging out with y'all. I'm just I'm also really excited. I love a hotel explorer. Like
You have no idea what
hotels.
you're in for. You have no idea what you're in for.
I'm just gonna be farting around the hotel for.
I wish I could get you a block party ticket without a ticket to the convention. That bums me out.
I might try to sneak into the block party.
I bet you could.
I bet I'll be able to. I'll grab a ladder and just walk in.
You don't even But guys, go follow Jedi. He's our mod, one of my friends, and an amazing streamer and musician in his own right. Speaking of music, though, you had some of these like little high tonal parts on the guitar. Were you playing on the bridge?
Probably.
I guess it's not the bridge I'm talking about. Like, there's the neck of the guitar and then that teeny little part where the strings are. Like, were you?
Oh, definitely.
Or that was what that was.
Part of it, and I think what you were hearing was that there's what are they called when you mute the string?
Harmonics. That's what I'm hearing. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of harmonics happening.
So for not being a guitar player, you still do a lot of guitar player things.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm alone. I know this is all him. I'm just the vocalist.
Oh, that's so important. And you help with some of the lyrics and melody.
Did I help with some of the lyrics?
Yeah.
Okay. I did some.
Yeah.
I did some.
Absolutely.
That makes sense. There is this scream, and I know you used it in a couple other places, and it's interesting. It's interesting to hear it now and be at this point. And I don't think it was on the first track. This is the second one is the first time we hear that come in. And I know you put it in a couple other places or chopped it up.
It's just in this.
It's just
track.
in that one.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and listen to it again. But it was really interesting. There was a day, and I am no shy person talking about my mental health here on this channel, as you all know, where I was not doing good at all. Like real bad mental health day. And like, you had to record, you were still working on the album, and it was also one of those days where, you know, and this is why, like, again, as we talk of mental health a lot, it's really important to have your people that you can talk to, your safe space, your whatnot. And it was one of the days where you were sort of like, okay, I have to keep eyes on Squee today. Like, I need to babysit you and make sure that you don't do anything dumb. So you offered this up as A, something that you wanted to get for the recording, but B, trying to help, which I do really appreciate because it did. And you just gave me a mic and were like, just scream.
Yeah.
Just fucking scream into this
just
mic.
Let it out, yeah.
And in chat, I was like, cause like the other side of this space is his studio. We have like a his and hers workspace. Cause we're so cute. But he was getting his stuff ready on his side, you know, levels and everything, and he had handed me the mic, and I was just kind of like pacing around here and was in my own head so much and was just like, I don't even want to fucking do, it's not gonna help, it's not gonna do anything, like I'm so angry and so many other things. And before I think you even were like, cool, good to go, like I have levels, I just fell to the ground and screamed at the top of my fucking lungs.
Yeah.
It wasn't even it was more of like a falling into a primal like squat.
Yeah.
But I remember towards the end of it, because it was a very long scream and it hurt. Like this was not like people that do screamo and gutter rolls probably would be like, you are just damaging your voice. But that was in some ways kind of the point for me in the moment. I remember looking over to you and the one bit of like sober mindset was like, you might have just blew out his fucking eardrums because you had your headphones on.
Luckily I was prepped and I had a channel like practically muted, like the lowest level of input it could possibly receive. And so once I saw you were walking around with the mic, I just switched the mic to that channel.
So smart.
Yeah.
So smart.
And no, it actually, and I thank God it was low because it could have like damaged some of the equipment. There was some power in that stream, man.
I have lots of mental health issues.
You were getting something out. It was good. But again, like this, a lot of this is supposed to be like a practice in chaos. So it was like, it was great, and it was really fun to use that piece. Not fun, I should say, because it's never fun hearing someone make that noise, but
and then you had to edit it and keep using it.
Yeah. Well, it's an old trick that like a lot of bands use. You add like when you want something to get really big and intense, like a chorus or a crescendo to an outro. You throw a stream in there, and all of a sudden there's some carnal energy there that wasn't there before. It
worked really well. And hearing how you used it in the track and what you did with it, it feels good. And coming from the performer side and it being a vulnerable space, it doesn't feel any bit taken advantage of. It actually feels like you took that take and honored it and didn't just sort of use it as a gimme, as a low-hanging fruit.
No, there's a stop in the second chorus, or second verse. There's a stop section where it actually, that's the featured element of that stop section, is it dances around and then it hits you with the scream and then it dances back out.
Take that, depression!
We're not hiding that or using that in any cheap way. It's a featured element of that song.
Yes, it worked really well. We're gonna stall again for time because another ad's coming up too. But you've mentioned Josh Homme and his styling of music. You've mentioned putting a scream in a very specific spot and things like that. Where do you come by most of your from your producer hat, we'll say, most of your what you've learned and what thank you for the beanie. Where does that come by for you?
I just listening to things and then like hearing something that you like, and not just in music, just in life constantly. Like one of my favorite things to do is to like just noodle on guitar while I'm watching TV, because so many times there's like some weird riser or something that happens in the TV soundtrack, and you're like, ooh, that would sound so great in this song. Very cool.
Yeah. I'm Alone has a question for you too.
Oh, I am using Logic Pro, and then we're using preamps to go into Logic. Old preamps, like a pre-mic, I should say.
He's getting some show and tells. I'm Alone.
Like a couple of these go a long way because they add just a little bit of flavor.
This is the I love gear show and tell.
Yeah, just like little preamps like this go such a long way.
Which preamp is this?
This is one of my favorites. This is the Universal Audio Solo 610. It's a vacuum tube, and it looks like a Geiger counter, kind of. Which is
oh yeah, it does. It if I didn't know, and like a student film, someone was using that as like
It's funny too, because in old low-budget sci-fi movies, you actually do see a lot of like
preamps
used as old electronics. They just went and raided the sound department and then came back.
Vacuum, yes. I know you know Alone. Yeah, he's got a pretty nice little setup of preamps and things, and I don't know if you were here when we were talking about the guitar pedal he used for most of this.
It's one of them, one of the parts of the chain. I'm just a big fan of JHS pedals, and that one's a really, having that many rat options in one pedal is pretty wild.
Yeah, and Logic's your favorite one.
Yeah, I went to Musicians Institute, which is and that was the program we learned to use at MI, and so I'm kind of stuck with it. I do like it.
You're great with it. You're great with it.
Yeah, it's fun. I genuinely enjoy it as a program.
For those in chat that are of the musical inclination, Logic or Pro Tools. There's no wrong answer here. This is more just a
There's other
poll.
options too, but yeah.
Oh yeah, there are. Those are the only two I know.
Those are the two big boys.
Yeah. You can get a decent amount done in GarageBand. I will say you can get a decent amount done in it. That was the one that I messed around with the most. And then I personally, just through experience and time and people in my life, have looked at the entire act of engineering and gone, this overwhelms me so much, I would much rather just make friends with people that want to engineer.
Right. Or mixing after the fact. Yeah, it's
No, I just give me a guitar, give me a task to write lyrics, and just give me a hot mic and let me go.
There you go.
That's I am happy with that. Babelton, good old Babelton. Yeah, I haven't fucked with Ableton.
Ableton, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. That was one of my favorites too.
I know a lot. Like I always knew Ableton from my DJ friends.
Yeah.
That was where I heard that the most.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
You really can't go wrong nowadays. Like even the free ones are so good.
Look, making the music is not the part of the system that's broken. It's the industry part that's broken.
Yeah. And anyone that says that accessibility to recording is what's like causing issues in the music industry is a dolt. That is not the freaking problem.
Absolutely not true. I purposely did not get on my soapbox to talk about the music industry yesterday because I knew we were doing this today, and I knew at some point we would drag out our little soapbox.
Yeah.
and bitch about it all. All right, you guys, are you ready for the third track in the album? We are now at the halfway point, the hump of the album, if you will.
The middle finger.
yeah, in my balloon. Would you call this a title track?
Yeah,
I
think so. This is the one where you're finally in the air. You're off of you're not earthbound anymore.
I've left Launchpad 33.
Yeah, this is
with explosives, mind you.
With explosives.
I don't know if you guys caught that in the lyrics.
This song is actually we play around with different time signatures in this one, and the song is in 9 for a point, which I think is fun.
You didn't know you were gonna release this on the 9th.
I kind of did. I like everything is with everything was done with 3s in mind. With
I love you.
That was
so
the
cool.
One, was like, well, how does this relate to 3? Okay, let's
9. So we have So in my balloon, we have now left the launch pad. We
have killed the bankers. We have burned them alive.
Yes, we needed the bankers' money to fund the project, and then we
balloon.
said, "Fuck you! I'm never paying back my loans."
And now exactly.
Eat the rich. I love it.
And now, very satisfied, Captain Squee sits in her balloon, just taking it all in.
Okay.
That's
so
the vibe here.
That's this one. This is the part of the movie where it seems like everything is gonna go great for your hero, for the main character. So, once again, you guys, I will mute my mic. D Lemon, I'm sorry that our muted mouth sounds are out of tune. I will work on the pitch and trying to do that, try and make them sound less moist.
See if we can get an auto tune on.
Yeah.
on our mouth sounds.
On our muted mouth sounds. I fucking love it. All right, here we go. This is the third track of the album. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. my gosh, you guys. I fucking love that track. Also, Freya the Purple Witch, thank you so much for the subscription, for the resubby. I appreciate the fuck out of you. I will get your name on the board here in un segundo. Let me get a coin into the treasury. I think that's my favorite track. I think that is.
Yeah. That was my favorite, just because it was the most fun to play those parts.
It was really fun to do the vocals on that track. They're very sassy.
Right, it's a fun song.
It is. This coin for you, Freya. And I'm assuming we're putting your name in purple on the wall. I feel like that's what we're gonna do. Right? Isn't that one is really sick? I really fucking like that track. While I get Freya's name on the board back there, so you talked about how you kind of had these different personalities and identities of the band, right? Mm-hmm. I'm alone. By the way, Nerdy, but is that 6'8"? Look, this is the stream to ask nerdy music things. Alone.
Yeah, there's sections of that song that are a 9 for a little bit. The time signatures get funny in there. It's yeah.
What is time? I'm gonna scooch out here just a segundo. When you did say that was a funny time signature one.
It's like you can count it a couple different ways. You can count it 4, 5. You can count it like one measure of 4, 1 measure of 5, one measure of 4, one measure of 5, or count it 9, or 3s. That's an easy way to. Yeah, the 6/8 is a good way to count it too. When I was drumming it, I definitely counted it as a 4 and a 5.
Yeah, Freya, thank you so much for that subby. Taking advantage of September. Guys, if you're gonna sub and you haven't done it already, September is the time to do it. They are all 30% off right now. Let's go, Deku! Oh my god, Deku! Yo! Dude, we are doing a album release party with Big G Funky. We are listening to his latest album track by track. Deku, you came in just in time. We just got halfway through, so good call. Good fucking call. W release for sure. Here it is in the chat. We are very, very proud of this album.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's really cool.
Thank you.
But one of the questions I was going to ask you in this sort of interview process is, okay, you talk about all the different characters in it. Fuck yeah, Alone, you rock. The bass player. Because this track, the bass player, the bass is what really stands out to me. Like, it's funky, it's low, it's like, fuck this planet, I'm in space, I don't give a fuck. On a night such as this is a poor man, has no space on my balloon. Who is the bass player?
It's Les Claypool. That's who it's supposed to be. Obviously, I can't play bass anywhere as well as he. Like, not even in the same universe.
God, wouldn't that be cool, though? Wouldn't that be fucking cool?
But that was very much, I was always imagining just, like, the coolest dude on the planet, Mr. Les Claypool, just sitting there, just thumping along.
Yeah.
Because his bass lines, in my mind, are the perfect combination of simple, at times. Because
Primus sucks, you guys.
And then just these perfect moments of unbelievable flair and sassiness, and it's just.
It comes across. It definitely comes across with that one, and I guess to the Primus note, it's the weird time signature too.
And then another one, an underrated one, Nick Oliveri, the original bass player from Queens of the Stone Age. I think he's one of the best to ever do it. He has like this really cool melodic sensibility on the bass that, always loved what he was doing.
And come back to Queens of the Stone Age again for another.
It always is. I was obsessed with Queens of the Stone Age for a long
There's no shade in that.
Life.
There's no shade, and I'm just like, okay, pulling all the influences that.
They just did a really cool thing. They performed, they did a live show in the Paris Catacombs and filmed the whole thing. They were the first rock band to ever do a performance in the Catacombs.
That's fucking cool.
And Josh's voice in the Catacombs is haunting, to say the least. It's so cool.
It's pretty dope. Just get your shit together, Josh.
Yeah. That's there. Yeah.
We love Queens Queens of the
separate
Stone
the
Age,
art
but
from the
also
artist.
Josh Homme. Yo, I'm alone. What the fuck? Thank you for the gifted subbies. A fucking champ, yo, dude. Thank you. Anyone, if you just got a gifted sub from I'm Alone, please make sure you thank him. He is an incredible, awesome friend of the channel, friend of the SqueeeTV family, and also another wonderful musician in his own right. So giving credit where credit be due. Yeah. I have to run, you guys. Kill it, yo. I appreciate you so much, dude. Thank you for hanging as long.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, we have to meet up soon. We'll figure that out off stream. But have an amazing rest of your day, and I really fucking appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for the gifted subs and hanging out and asking us questions. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Tell my brother hi. Oh wait, I have coins to put in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count sometimes, and sometimes I can't. But either way, treasure.
Yeah.
No, I think that is my favorite track. It's a cool one. I'm trying to think of other little questions I had as we were listening to it. We talked about the bass. Mm-hmm. There were a couple little tinkly sounds that the Schoenhut hidden in there.
Oh, and then the other thing that I use on every album is the D-beam, because it
What is okay?
The D-beam.
Okay, a lot of us are D-gens, and we are gonna take D-beam to mean a lot of different things.
This is one of the coolest things I ever got on an instrument. I had this little sampler, the SP555. It had this little glass node on the top that would read how much light was coming into it. And so you could use it to trigger things, you could use it to mute things, but the coolest thing you could do is you could literally use it as a synth. And so you could just wave your hand over it, and based on the position of your hand, very much like a theremin, you could play this synth.
It looks a lot sexier than a theremin does, though.
And the thing about it is you can set scales and keys and tonality in ways that you can't with a theremin, so you can do some really cool stuff with
the D-beam. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, the D-beam is... they only put it on a couple things and then kind of stopped doing it, and I was like, this was the best thing you ever did, Roland.
This was it! Why did you not keep this?
Why didn't you just release a standalone D-beam unit?
God damn it! I also just realized I still had us on just chatting. I should have had us on music, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Everyone that finds us in the category now is great.
Chaos.
Freya giggles, I can play games again. Got a second-hand PS5 now? Yes! Ooh. Congrats.
Oh, heck yeah.
Especially a second-hand one, not paying full price. That is a double win. Enjoy. I'm glad for you. That's super fucking dope.
Oh, and the PS Plus free games are...
They're good.
They're so good.
There's a lot of ones that are really good. Okay. Once again, look at this. We're kind of in a groove here where we stall for ads.
Look at that.
You know, we tend to just fall into this.
And now we're coming up to the all is lost moment.
So is this the third act fall?
Yeah, the third act fall.
I got cocky and space kicked my ass.
Yeah.
Welcome back from ads chat. Once again, we are doing a listening party for the Easy Machine's brand new album that just dropped today. If you type ! The Easy Machine, the link will show up in chat for you. Please save it to your playlist. Tell your friends, tell your mom, play it for your dog.
Share it with everybody.
Share it with everybody. Get that shit spread like herpes.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm such a DJ. I guess that's why I get my third act fall.
There you go.
Okay, so again, this is a concept album, so I have a different multiverse of Squee. I am in space, I have left Earth, I stole money from the bankers. I think I'm riding high.
Yeah, and this Squee has a deep distrust of science and anything that is like...
I don't like that Squee.
Yeah, it's definitely a different Squee.
Don't make me a flat earther.
No, not a flat earther. This Squee was convinced that they could that as you moved away from the Earth, that our atmosphere would not disappear; it would just become rarefied. So you just needed the right machinery to condense the atmosphere back down into a breathable form.
So what Edgar Allan Poe book is that from?
The Fabulous Adventures of One Hans Tot.
Okay, so again, this is a concept album that a lot of his inspiration was from different Edgar Allan Poe stories. So this is, and in that story, what is what is the back cover, inside sleeve
he
of that
did.
story?
He went. A man very much wanted to go to the moon, borrowed money from the bank, killed the bankers to go to the moon.
Oh, that's right. He kills the bankers in the explosion. We missed that part.
That's a key part. That was what hooked me when I was first reading it. It was like he just burns the bankers alive just out of an act of pure revenge as he's leaving, just like this middle finger. It's great.
I love it. It's not quite Luigi, but like still, but still, Mr. Lover.
The lover.
At the mention of him.
The lover.
But
sexy on the cover.
He was convinced that there was no vacuum in space. That the atmosphere just became more rarefied as you would get further away from the Earth, and that as you started to approach the moon again, it would actually start to condense down itself.
Okay.
That, like gravity, the atmosphere and breathable air would condense around large bodies in space.
Cool. And you somehow worked that into all your lyrics and everything, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's represented in this one.
That's like the fun challenge with songwriting sometimes, is like if you have an idea, you have a thing, how do you get that in? And I think you've thus far done a really good job of that throughout this album. So this is track 4, Lost My Breath. That is kind of a foreshadowing of the rarefied atmosphere not working.
Very much so.
Very well.
And what Captain Squee is experiencing as they get higher and higher into the...
oxygen deprivation.
Yeah, oxygen deprivation.
Okay. Hold on. Let me cue this up and get this ready. Once again, chat, we will be muting the mic while we play the song so that we can kind of have our little chit chats and stuff, and you guys can thoroughly just enjoy the song as is, and we will obviously turn the mic back on at the end of the track. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. God, another fucking incredible chat. To our friends that showed up right when we started that, Desi, hello. Dropped it like it's Hot Wheels, hello. Game Old Lady, hello. Again, we are doing a listening party for Big G Funky's latest album release, The Easy Machine, third album.
Yeah.
And if you didn't catch the earlier tracks, don't worry. There's the link in chat. I'm gonna try and put the VOD up for this as much as I can. If you are a subscriber, you can rewatch the VOD. But either way, the music is out. The music is there for you guys, so.
Thank you so much for listening, you guys. Yeah, that means the world to me.
Yeah, this is and I'm just kind of recapping just a little bit. This is mainly all you. This is your project. This is The Easy Machine. You are all the instruments. You produced this. You engineered it. You wrote the lyrics. I helped with a couple of the lyrics, and I'm doing the vocals, but this really is your creative blueprints for all of this. So
yeah, stuff I very much specifically wrote for you. I had your voice in mind. I wanted it to be.
It was really fun doing that.
Yeah,
like I'm so used to singing my own stuff, which is fine, and I love doing that. But there is a certain amount of freedom as a vocalist to have lyrics that are not a page out of my own fucking diary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hot Wheels, thank you for already saving it. Even if I don't use Spotify anymore, I'll use it for... Yo, it's also on...
It's on everything.
It's on everything.
Should be anywhere that streams music, it should be available, free, pay, like all services should have it. I want it to be available so people can listen.
Yeah, and we talked about this a little bit yesterday. We here at SqueeeTV know and acknowledge that Spotify is awful.
It's problematic, to say the least.
Fucking bullshit. However, for smaller artists, it is kind of career suicide to not have your stuff on there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but it's on Apple Music, it's on Amazon streaming music.
Well, we will say we fully support King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard pulling their music off Spotify. It's one of the cool.
If you're a big enough band to do it, yeah.
It's amazing. I wish we could do the same, but
fully
support them doing that.
Oh, Hot Wheels! I know you know. I mean, talk about the hit that stand-up comics take on Spotify. We know. So this track. I remember doing the vocals for this because this also following the story of this. Do we call this a concept album?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm actually asking.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because it has a story and a theme, right?
Yeah.
And I caught him a champ. Yay. Because it's all about. This track is all about like the science that I thought was gonna work to have breathable space in space was incorrect, and I am running out of oxygen and succumbing to oxygen deprivation. That was a really fun note to play with as the vocalist.
Oh yeah.
And I think the way you produced it and engineered it, that came across really well.
Yeah, I loved your vocal takes. They were super breathy. And like you even did some where you didn't breathe where you normally would, so like your voice would kind of trail off, like some super cool. It was so much fun to play with. Yeah,
it was a fun challenge. I don't think it's something, at least in my experience, that you often get as a vocalist to have such a specific thing that you're trying to emote. You know, normally it's like, oh, this is the breakup, or this is you're happy, you're sad. Like you just kind of get these tiny box emotions, and you know, obviously there's a lot that anyone can do with that. You know, we see that with actors and performers of any type, but to have such a specific one related to singing, like singing without breath, like that, it almost sounds nigh impossible. And you did a really good job with that in the producer's chair when I was doing these vocals, so I think it came out really well with that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was very much what we were going for. I'm so glad that came across, because it's fun. Yeah, singing without breath. It's a fun concept to try and pull off.
It's a fun challenge. It is. Hot Wheels, but it is insane to not put your stuff on Spotify because unfortunately that's what most people use.
I know.
And it's like their playlists and everything. Like people have had it for so long, like myself included. You know.
No, it's there's a reason they're as popular as they are. I just really struggle with a lot of things about Spotify.
Yeah, funding AI killbots is not cool.
Their payout structure is really there's a lot. Not great.
We'll drag the soapbox out at the end. We will.
Absolutely.
We will. That's why I included you in the genius title, because I could tell you were losing breath and it worked so well.
Right?
Thank you.
She killed that.
I mean, I technically was trying to die in the process.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Yes, table
yes,
flip indeed. So I'm trying to think what were the other little notes. I heard the Show and Hut again.
Yeah, Show and Hut's featured prominently on the album.
In this track.
First instrument I ever played. Got I still have one in the studio.
Has been confirmed.
They're tiny. I'm just gonna go grab the Show.
Bring the Show and Hut over, because it really is a featured hidden instrument in this album. Freya, another streamer that I follow, also has problems with AI content. I mean, let me be clear. I don't have problem with AI content, asterisk. Most everything you see on this stream in terms of the artwork and like the backgrounds, I make with AI, and I make a lot of things with my different chat GPTs. However, it is me and, you know what I mean? And I said this yesterday, but it's like, I think of AI as another specific paint in my artist paintbrush. But,
it's the piano that Linus plays in the Peanuts.
I'm not a pianist. That's it.
It's people obsess over these. There's the Philharmonics have done entire concertos based around Show and Huts. They're so much fun.
They're so much fun. So this is the Show and Hut. You can play piano, so you can actually make it do like. Doesn't it just sound like we're going through the woods and a creepy carnival starts to creep out? A monkey with his little cymbals. And someone just offers you a ticket and goes, would you like to come enjoy the carnival? Like, I love the Show and Hut.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much you can do with it.
It's so cool. The only challenge is when you become an adult, these are keys that are meant for children's fingers.
Was the Show and Hut made for children? Was that
oh no, this is a kid's toy. Like it's meant for the child that is going to become Bach.
Or you. Or
that was the thought.
Or Big G Funky. Chopsticks, sorta. Yeah, right. There's a little bit. Yes.
Right. It's so Halloweeny. I love it so much.
That is the Show and Hut. It is a very special instrument. It is very Halloweeny. See, leaves in chat. It is the fall vibes. Jedi,
Yeah.
Oh my God, what did you?
This is the first instrument I ever was gifted.
Why can I not hear this? Oh, it's because
That's funny. Run to the restroom real quick.
Do it. I'm different by 2 Chainz. Fucking hilarious. Freya posted my very scuffed setup to pics. Yo, are you getting your streaming stuff going? G Funky is running to the restroom momentarily, so we have a little moment here on the little piano when he comes back. Let me see the scuffed pics with it when we go find them. You're getting it going in? Fuck yes, as you should. Why the fuck not? Ooh! Oh, you actually have a full, like, dope good, like, audio input setup, though. Like, you call it scuffed, Freya, but, like, if it works, it works. You know what I mean? That's a legit little setup.
That's sick.
Don't sell it short. Don't call yourself scuffed.
No, that's really sick.
Yeah. Freya, I can't wait for you to get back into streaming. Everyone go follow her. Freya's awesome. Jedi wants to know if you can play that on the little piano.
Play what on the little piano?
His headphones aren't connected to the same things that mine are. Cause we...
Oh, the 2 Chainz thing?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was...
Wait.
I don't know 2 Chainz music. I hate to say, I actually think he's quite funny, but...
Thank you for giving Freya the shout out, you guys. Where was it? What was this?
That's cool, yeah.
CBEAAF. There you go. He did it.
I don't know if that's the right rhythm. I don't know the song.
That was moderately close.
But those are the notes.
That was pretty close. That was pretty fucking close. Of course we give you the shout out. We love to shout out all the other fellow streamers. Yeah. We can control all the audio from each app in the mixer. That's legit. So you pull up to the scene with the ceiling missing guy. That's how you do it.
I love it.
Oh man, I don't want to be on the last track.
Yeah, so well we can say about the last track that the state that Captain Squee is in is kind of ambiguous at this point.
I think it would just be a Squee.
It's just Squee. It's not Captain Squee.
No, it's a Squee.
It's a Squee.
There's lots of Squees.
You're the captain.
No. Captain Squee is the captain.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm Squee Prime.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Evil Squee is just Alara, which is her actual name. So maybe this is just an Alara.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
But
the multiverse gets really complicated.
It seems like I'm lost here. So
it's okay. Just know that there's lots of me's to make your life wonderful and chaotic all at the same time.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, Dr. Manhattan fucking shit.
Right.
This is the last track, but what do you have to tell us before we dive into this last one in terms of the lore?
So the last track ended with Squee losing consciousness.
Oxygen deprivation will do that.
They are now coming to in a different reality, and this is them regaining consciousness in whatever form you would like that to be as a listener.
I like that that's open to the listener.
Yeah,
and that's not dictated by you or me.
No, it's not. I like to leave that open. Have they? Yeah. The idea of have they moved on to something else, or are they still grappling with the same issues they were before?
Am I a ghost? Do I become a Sonaris? Who knows? Who fucking knows?
Who knows?
It could be anything.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna get into this last track here once again.
Yeah.
Mike will be muted. And
it's called Upside Down because that's if you were coming to the moon from Earth in a balloon, you would be approaching it upside down. And that's where we're at here.
Hey, fuck it. It's three words.
That's
you
right.
made it to the end, and you're like,
3 words. Upside down.
Is it 3 words or is
no,
that
it's
one?
not. We're misspelling upside, but that's fine.
Okay, you guys, here is the last track on the latest AC Machine album, Upside Down. Please enjoy. 3, 2, 1. It's so cool. It's so fucking cool. Wow.
And where it goes from there, we will find out.
Wow. I'm just gonna let this actually kind of just play unto itself a little lower in the background while we can just chat over it now. But damn. Okay, the last track, I feel like I really heard a lot of the like heavier bass stuff that you were talking about.
Yeah, it's very like the Nick Oliveri stuff.
The Nick Oliveri kind of bass stuff. That was really cool. That I remember that one for me. Some of those vocals are high. Those vocals are very high for my range. Like I am in full. That is like towards the end of my falsetto.
It's supposed to be kind of an angelic sound at that point. Like it's the vocals are supposed to sound a little bit different at that point. Yeah.
You did really, really fucking good. Like truthfully, like goddamn. I realized talking over all the lyrics was a little maddening in my brain.
No, totally.
But we're still listening to Easy Machine. It's just Easy Machine all over now.
Cool.
So that last track, at the very end, I was saying to him, I was like, it feels very cat-like. It feels very like whimsical, and that's what you're saying. Where
this is now the Squee linking off of their balloon onto the moon, and the mysteries that await.
Am I alive? Is she alive?
That's very much up to interpretation at this point.
But you want that to be like you don't want to answer that. You want that to be up to the listener.
Exactly.
How is that openness, which I like, and
at this point in the story, that might be resolved in the second.
That was going to be my follow-up question: is how does that work with an open-ended second album?
Yeah. It will resolve that question probably in the second album, but we might not.
Might not.
I like the idea of is this character's heaven? Everything that they've wanted, all the wild theories that they had, turn out to be real and true, or
could be,
or are they faced with a different reality? Well, yeah. We gotta start writing those songs and see where the story goes.
All right, that's really cool. So, are you done with lo-fi?
No, absolutely not. We kind of hit a point where I was out of samples.
Are you at it? Undead? I mean, could
Maybe.
be. You know, zombie Squee.
Yeah.
You know, Space Angel Squee. I don't know.
Yeah. The birth of Sonoris. Who's to say?
We don't know. We have to find that out. It could be any of these things.
Who's to say?
But this I think that like okay, out of samples, like that's a very real thing.
I'm like half joking, but I am like kind of like I like to have samples I use be like unique and weird.
Hot Wheels is like fucking get hunting for your goddamn samples.
We've been doing it. I have like a growing VHS collection. That's the news source for samples for me. That's so much fun.
Yeah.
Old VHS tapes because it degrades audio in a really cool way.
Which is fun for you to play with.
Yeah, it's similar to LPs. Like records that have a unique sound quality.
Yeah.
VHS, it's very different because it's not high, it's degradation. It's the way that the audio has devolved. But how
it was kept and everything.
Yeah, like there's some cool things that happen with tape as it ages.
Some wild shit. Well, I'm glad that you are open to all of the avenues that inspire you as an artist, be it doing a more traditional rock album kind of like this or doing your lo-fi stuff like we're listening to currently again right now in chat. And whatever else comes to you in the future with that,
Yeah.
like it's really cool that you can and do all of that,
The next album's gonna be a spoken word album, me espousing all my alt-right beliefs. So.
He's kidding.
I'm completely joking. That's actually a Simpsons joke. That's yeah. Anyway.
Get off my ship! No. But I mean, I mean, is there anything that you want to, as we've now listened to the whole album, kind of put a bow on it with this, or say it's out there now? It's not yours anymore.
Yeah,
it's all of ours. It's everyone
Share
else's.
it, enjoy it. You know, this was so much fun. Thank you for having me on. And
I always will have you on the channel anytime.
Yeah, and talking about it's all, you know, I don't like to be in the spotlight, so this is always a little bit awkward for me. I'm much more excited to show you guys.
But you're so handsome.
Oh, thank you.
I've known him for almost like 12 years now, and every time I'm like, "You're so handsome," he's always so fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This was amazing. This album is really cool.
Thank
It's
you
a
so
nice.
much for singing on it.
I will always sing on any of your tracks. It's a nice break from Damaged Toys vocals, which I love. But it is really fun for me, like I said, to have the challenge and lyrics that are not as you know, a lot of the lyrics that I write are very personal, one way or another, through allegory, through me thinking I'm sneaky and smart and like hiding it in, you know, whatever. And that does get heavy sometimes. It's cathartic. I love it. It's the art that I do, but it is a very nice reprieve to get to be a vocalist and a performer, and not the one holding the smoking gun. What did you write? What did you say? Like, I'm sorry.
They're just the lyrics. Don't hold me to this.
Yeah, or it's just like, I needed to get this out before I did something dumb. This was necessary.
Yeah.
Drop It Like It's Hot Wheels asks, how much work is it for you to get on Tidal? I hear they pay their artists more per stream. Still not the most ethical, but at least they pay you guys more. I have not heard of Tidal. Have you?
I use CD Baby to release stuff just because that's the easiest for me as an independent artist.
I don't know if they push to Tidal.
They do.
They do?
They do, yeah.
Hot Wheels is, I'm assuming you use Tidal because you mentioned it. Is this album on there if you look up the Easy Machine? Also, if you look up Damaged Toys, are we on there too?
Yeah, it should be. But you know.
I do, yes. It's not. I looked it up.
Oh no. Okay. Well.
I wouldn't be surprised if we find out that CDBB's an entire fucking scam and they don't act like they just do the big three and that's it. Damaged Tots? Well, I mean, we started as Tots. Not to take away at all from this incredible album, but I am a little bit of a thirsty bitch. So this project is now done.
Mm-hmm.
What
studio time's available?
Does that mean that the next Damaged Toys album can now?
Absolutely.
Can we officially break ground here with chat as our witness that the next? And you can say no, that you have other things you need to do. I'm not holding the gun to your head here.
Let's have that be the next studio project. Studio's available.
Because we have the fixins, we have the songs, the singles are already out.
Yeah. No, let's do it. Let's do it.
That's it. I think that's a fun way. Okay, Damaged Toys is on there.
Okay.
I wonder if, because today's the release date, maybe if it takes longer.
It might, and that's one of the things that CD Baby does say. They're like, each streaming platform has its own timing,
like upload time.
Yeah, so it might, Tidal might just take longer.
I gotta start looking at that. There's it might take a couple of days.
Yeah.
And there's another one, Hot Wheels. I saved this post. Or I might have sent it to you. I send him a lot of things just because I'm like, I want this for later. There is another streaming service that pays their artists better, and you can import your playlist from Spotify.
Ooh.
And I need to look into this because we've
thank you, that'd be awesome.
Yes, oh my god, yeah, Hot Wheels, you're amazing, thank you. We've had this discussion in ethics quite a bit, because I'm kind of the last one in our little household here that really uses Spotify the most. You are pretty much on Apple Music for like when you're in the car, when you're driving, when you're hanging out.
Yeah, I don't use Spotify at all.
And one of the main reasons that I'm still stuck to this ball and chain is my playlists. I have playlists that are made to certain emotional states of mine that I have been adding songs to for
years.
Before I met you is when I worked at the studio. Like I've had that account for over 10 years.
That's tough to give up.
That's really tough to give up because a lot of times I don't remember what is on a playlist.
Yeah.
And it comes up in my liked music or I go to a playlist for a certain emotion and then a song comes up and I'm like, holy fucking shit, that's right. I saved this because this is what I needed right now. And just it's not a good answer. It's just an answer. The thought of actually manually recreating each of those playlists is not worth it to me. I am a creature of comfort and leisure, and I will admit my faults, and I do not have the time to do that.
I wonder if there's a third-party app that would do that for you. That would like just copy you just plug in your Spotify playlist. It gives you.
Looks like Hot Wheels says there is one.
Oh, very cool.
Because here's the thing, chat.
There you go. That's
statistically
awesome.
speaking, I cannot be the only one here that is what ties me to this program. Is just that I don't want to re-import all of my shit.
I bet that's why a lot of people are on there.
Oh, I think so. I think so. I mean, I think a lot of people like the curated playlists that they make, you know? And it's really cool. A handful of our community members have messaged me every now and again that Damaged Toys is starting to show up on
heck
ones.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Sound is another one. Okay, hold on. I'm writing these down because I do genuinely care and want to move in the right musical ethical direction. You know, it's just to quote the goblins, time is money, friends, and I hate that that's the reality, but that kind of is.
Capitalism's not fair to artists. It's tough.
Okay, Fuki and I were talking about this in chat yesterday, okay? We've all played Monopoly. The only way Monopoly ends is either one person wins everything or someone flips the fucking board.
Yeah.
And I think we're all getting really close to flipping the goddamn fucking board.
Yeah. I think that's kind of
So, flip your Monopoly boards.
I think that's the cyclical nature of human society right there. If someone gets close to winning capitalism, then we all flip the board as a society and go, no.
I would love to have you on for another stream just to talk philosophy and things like that.
I love moral philosophy. That's like, that scratches an itch that almost nothing else does. It's endlessly fascinating to me. You can take something and argue about it until it becomes just completely nonsensical. And ethics is, oh my God, does that rabbit hole go deep?
It does. And it's like there's no easy answers.
There is no answer
with it, you know.
Fascinating.
So, I drag our soapbox out now that we've gotten through all the tracks. Again, like we talk about the ethics of these different streaming apps and the music industry as a whole. I mean, if you had all the resources in the world, we're playing imagination. So my favorite games to play. If you had all the resources in the world, how would you fix the problems with the music industry? Nothing is out of reach for you. Nothing is out of financial range. You know the people you need to know. From the state that it's in right now, how would you fix it?
Yeah, you change the profit sharing models would be for there's no whoever's responsible for Spotify doesn't need to be a billionaire. He doesn't need to be pulling in billions of dollars based on all of the content that's been given to him by other artists.
Yeah,
it's that profit sharing needs to be leveled out. That's my easy answer, but it's so complicated. It's true. But yeah, I think that would be the easiest way to fix it. Pay people what they fucking deserve.
Yeah.
You know?
For what the time they've put in and what they've done for it.
Yeah.
I think it would be something similar of pay, the cost of the song.
Yeah.
Is more.
Yeah, I really struggle with I don't even the guy that owns Spotify. He must be a billionaire.
I bet it's more than that.
and that it basically he's just collected other people's works and made them easy to access.
Yeah.
which I don't know if that's worth $1 billion. Like that's a tough pill for me to swallow.
Well, it's interesting too because we are in the age of streaming, and we were talking yesterday about Record Store Day, and you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's a reason artists with 1 million streams, 6 months should be relying on merch. Yep.
Exactly. Or having to do these outrageous tours. Like we have some, you know, family friends that work in the industry, and like some people with clout and like established catalogs of music that people will pay to see, and they can barely afford to keep their tours going.
Oh yeah.
I think like 9 Inch Nails just like lost millions of dollars on a tour. Like it's wild out there right now.
It's wild, and it's an interesting thing with touring stuff too. You know, this is kind of another separate little tangent on things with music, but I do still think it plays into paying artists what is owed, what is their due. To his point of like, we do know, you know, some people in our orbit and family friends and whatnot that this is full on their professional lifetime career.
Made careers out of it.
And yeah, and they are at a point now where they are age 70 plus and still have to tour every year, the majority of their year spent on tour to make their living. Because again, these people we're talking about are people that have been doing this since they were 19. There is no retiring and becoming a teacher. There's no fallback. This was, you did the thing, you went all in on music, and everyone always thinks
you also made it. Like you made it. These guys got to the top of the mountain. They were like, these are people that were considered the best at what they did.
Yeah.
And were sought after session musicians and stage performers. And they can't retire.
Not only that, the thing that gets me is I think most of the time when we think about like, I want to be a rock star, I want to be a pop star, I want to be famous, like you're thinking of yourself at the prime of your life. Mm-hmm. There's almost not this thought of, okay, but if you do that for an entire career, how does that play into the back end of your life? And a lot of these people that we know have physical long-term injuries and problems because of being on tour and in the studio constantly.
Tour life is rough.
It is very hard, and I've asked them at a certain point, I'm like, have you ever gotten health care coverage or anything like that from your music, even though, okay, you've been a drummer your entire life, but there's no fluid left in your kick pedal knee. Mm-hmm. Your hips are fucked.
It's bone on bone now.
It's bone on bone.
Because of the way you sit and how that knee is just constantly being used.
And this person, you know, when I asked that question, laughed and goes, I would have been kicked off the label if I ever asked for that from the studio.
Asked for health insurance.
Yeah. So, you know, it's really interesting to me the ways that, and obviously that's a tangent into another subject of healthcare, but like the amount that we as humans get from artists. Mm-hmm. Obviously we are relating to music in this moment, but also, you know, film, visual arts of other ways, how much we get from it, but how little is given to the artist for doing it, and it's kooky, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's wild because you're creating something that doesn't exist tangibly. Like it exists in the ether, effectively. Like you work so hard, put so many hours, and then it's just out there, and it's kind of expected to be free because you listen to it. And the idea of people paying, especially now, the idea of people paying for music, it's like, oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you, buddies, at dinner time.
Don't forget, addiction to things are high too. Yeah, that's absolutely true as well.
Yeah, Jonathan Davis is like the most famous example. The dude from Korn who would he would be on meth unless he was touring, and then he would go cold turkey.
That's
to
crazy.
Sober up for his tours, like.
That's crazy.
Wild.
Yeah. So, you know, I think, you know, there are people that are trying to make changes and help with like music rights and licensing and things like that. I think it's indicative. I think it's indicative. Thank you. I think it's indicative of obviously much bigger problems of accurate pay for the value of something, and how do we put the value on it. But I do think it is inspiring to see bigger artists who can afford to pull their stuff off platforms do it. You know.
And everyone should listen to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard on other streaming services to support them.
Well, there's a bunch of artists that have done that.
Yeah, there's 4 pretty big ones that have done it right now. King Gizzy's probably has the most monthly listeners, so they're the one getting the attention doing it. But yeah, a handful of artists are doing that right now, and it's
I remember Tom York did this for, I think, one of the Radiohead albums a while ago, and
Pay What You Want.
I really liked that model.
Yeah, I think it was In Rainbows.
What?
I think it was In Rainbows.
You would know better than me which one it was.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a really cool, maybe not a long-term solution, but a solution nonetheless of pay what you want, pay what you can for the art. Hot Wheels, I think general public is so ignorant to how much money artists actually make. Yes, people think everyone is Ariana Grande, when in reality they're still just happy to get drink tickets. Oh my, not the drink tickets!
Oh my god, yeah.
What were we watching? It was a dropout thing.
Oh yeah, and they won a game show for a stand-up comedy bit, and their award was 2 drink tickets, no hard liquor.
God damn it! It's fucking true though.
Yeah.
But
there's some wild stats out there. Like I had a friend who he was making about $20,000 a year doing music.
Yeah.
Which that's pretty good. Definitely not enough to live off of.
Oh no.
He was in like the 95th percentile of artist earnings on Spotify, and I was like, that's insane. You're in the top 5% artists, and you can't support yourself.
Yeah.
I know, buddy. It's dinner time for the kiddies.
They can wait 20 minutes. It's 5:30, not 6.
They absolutely can. You can wait. Come here, jump on my lap. Come say hi to everybody. Oh, you don't eat so much sass. Are you so sad?
He won't come on camera though.
He's hurting me to where I give him dinner. That's exactly what's happening.
It's okay. He'll be fine.
He's fine.
He'll be okay.
He's fine.
Well, I like the pay what you want model. I mean you have to obviously have your website set up and some sort of like Shopify thing, you know. I just got paid $5,000 for my July work. And Freya, you work, correct me if I'm wrong, in like construction though. Like if I'm remembering things, like it's a lot like, you know, how that would, or are you talking about your art? Clarify. Yeah, okay, so that's your construction pays that. Versus like art. I mean, I
have my payout check last year.
You do. You're gonna have to cover up a handful of information. Oh no, it's okay.
I was gonna $32.45.
$32.45. That's the only check he's ever gotten from Spotify. I haven't ever gotten one. I don't have enough money in my Spotify account to reach my payout.
Yeah.
They literally will not give it to me yet.
Yeah, you have to reach just a certain threshold, even to make it worthwhile for tax purposes. It's like,
oh, I don't.
Yeah.
I make more streaming now than I do playing music, which is kind of fucking crazy to me to think about.
Yeah, well, you've been able to incorporate your music into your streaming, though, which is so cool.
Well, that really is a survival tactic of like, okay, here's the avenue and the platform that actually I get feedback from and I get to engage with the fans and engage with the community, and the years of just doing music on whatever platform and playing the social media game never ever lent itself to anything of this caliber. Like the amount of like, oh, let me pay to boost this post, let me do this, did nothing. Did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And then being here and engaging and building community with you guys and stuff here on Twitch was the first thing that actually gave revenue and eyes and ears on the music, which you know, Twitch ain't perfect either with their payouts, but hey, it's September.
September.
Yeah. But it's funny, it's wacky, and I hope at least streaming stuff continues to go in, or not continues, but goes in a better direction. The prices of subs and everything do just keep going up, but
Really?
yeah, yeah. But I know Twitch did recently do something for this. This would be pertinent for you, if you ever, decide to join the Purple app and stream your live looping and mixings. Is DJs now can use a huge catalog of songs and things. I think they made a deal with Sony. I think they made a deal with Geffen.
That's awesome.
For DJ streamers.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
It's pretty neato badito.
Getting access to those libraries. Yeah, that's a cool thing.
Yeah. Construction, it's 2 months to get paid out. And that's like,
I know.
That's a lot. That's your body, your time. Like, that's a lot of work to get it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sit here and argue what has more value, because value is inherently a personal, allocator, to it. But I hope there's an answer, because,
you need everything. Society is not complete without art. Society is not complete without buildings. You need... You need people filling all these different roles, and each different people are well suited to different things, and have a love for doing different things. I know my dad did construction for years, and he always says those were some of the happiest years of his life. He learned so many skills, and then constantly built me different playhouses when I was a kid, and tree houses. So cool. It was awesome. Yeah, but society needs to have an avenue for artists to pursue art and not go hungry. It's insane.
Well, and to not make people think, oh, I won't do art because there's no value in it.
Yeah.
Which scares me.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you want to be an artist? Oh yeah. What art school's left in America? Where are you gonna go?
What
are you gonna do?
That?
Yeah.
You're not gonna make any money. Ridiculous.
That was really iconic and funny. Not this song, but the last song that was playing when you were on that stating of your opinions was you screaming, "I have nothing to say." You're like, they gotta do this thing, and everyone's hearing, "I have nothing to say."
Oh my god, that's an old song. That's funny.
Pay McDonald's workers better and the Easy Machine. Damn Skippy.
Pay everybody better. No,
pay everyone better.
We don't need billionaires. Someone said it online, and I love this idea so much. If someone makes $1 billion, just give them a fucking token that says, "I won capitalism."
Yes!
And then they're done.
Yeah.
Put that money back into fucking society. They don't need to pay for anything again.
No.
Fine.
You won.
Whatever. But they get to stop leeching off of everybody else, too.
Yeah, it does not work. It does not work.
Here, you won capitalism. You got $1 billion. You're done.
Here's your golden fucking ticket.
No one needs $1 billion. It's the most insane fucking thing ever.
I don't even think musicians, aside from maybe Beyonce.
There's always a couple of examples. There's a few rare, like I think Jay-Z is a billionaire.
We're finding out right now.
But that has everything to do with his empire around his music.
Yeah. Beyonce's net worth isn't even $1 billion.
See that
780 million.
That's wild. Drop it like it's hot. Well,
I don't want to get dark, but instead of pursuing my comedy career, I went to a labor job in the film because it makes more money, and then the labor job ended up putting me in a wheelchair. I decided to stay. If I decided to stay an artist, I'd be broke, but I'd probably still walk. Yeah. That's and that's not getting dark. That's just the truth of your life and your story.
Yeah.
And you are talking to the choir a little bit, because we do have a lot of community and friends and family in production in film in Los Angeles that
we know how
other not
dangerous those jobs are. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole hell of a not oversight for that. And from what you said, most art schools are dead. I mean, in Los Angeles, it's such
or
a
they're
bubble.
money grabs, which like that's what I went to Musicians Institute, and I was shocked at how little I actually learned while I was there. And yeah.
Hi, I'm back. Yeah, Musicians Institute, like, I mean, how do you, okay, you are where you are now.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I think you are an extremely talented engineer, and fluid in your way around a studio and have your producer's voice. How do you feel about, like, you went to Musicians Institute, you have a piece of paper that says congratulations.
My certificate.
Your certificate, yeah. But it's not a bachelor's degree.
No.
It's not anything that you could go to Berkeley and go, hey, I went to Musicians Institute. They'd still be like, get in fucking line, right?
You'd kind of get laughed out of the room, and that's what I found out. I very much thought that I could get some engineering jobs at local studios with my certificate from. Oh no. That certificate isn't even worth the paper it's printed on. And I found that out the hard way. And you got to start at the bottom then and hustle your way up. Unless you're going to Berkeley School of Music, they don't give a shit.
Or Emerson.
Yeah, there's like 2 schools that they're pulling engineers from.
It's those 2.
It's those 2. And if you spent time in every engineer there either worked their way up from being a runner and like put in an amount of hours that is not healthy.
Yeah.
Or they went to Emerson or Berkeley.
Yeah. But even the ones that went to Emerson or Berkeley, because again, I did my time at the studio, had to do runners.
Oh yeah.
Had to be runners for years. And then the problem that we had, and to be fair, I am very grateful for my time and my job that I had at the studio because I learned so much watching. And even though there were a lot of things about that job that did not sit well with my mental health, I'm still grateful to do it. The problem that we had, because this was a world-class studio. I was a night receptionist. Engineers, there's only so much room for in-house engineers at a studio. Mm-hmm. So the problem that we had was engineers wouldn't leave, so runners who are fresh out of school, know the newer stuff, are ready to go, could never move up to engineer because an engineer would never leave.
And you get hired based on your resume. Like a new artist coming in very much wants to use the same engineer that mixed, X, Y, or Z, whatever album it is that they liked. They're at that studio probably because that specific engineer is at that studio too. It's a young engineer is, oh my God, that's such an uphill battle. Like you basically have to beg people, like, please let me mix your stuff. Please let me mix it.
Oh my God, I know. I love all the runners I fucking worked with, and the ones that stuck it out and made it to engineers. I'm so proud of all of them.
Yeah.
Like seeing,
and no small
they
feat.
did
It's amazing if you can pull that off.
Yeah. There's art schools where I am. Well, there's an unknown film school too. They're still around.
It's absolutely.
They are still around. And
I think what we're saying is it's like for every person that is authentically trying to create opportunities for artists, because of capitalism, the way our society is set up, there's at least 3 or 4 people that are doing the opposite. That are trying to take advantage of artists. Yeah. That know that these are people that are putting their best foot forward, and I can take some money from them. And
It's wild. I get emails constantly that are just like spam of like, oh, David Toys, we found you on Instagram. We would like to boost your music. We do this all the time. We're gonna get you so many views. Like, might as well tell me you're also a Nigerian prince, like, at the same time. Where it's just like, but it's a bummer because for every 5 that I get that I'm just like, trash, there's part of me that's like, but what if one of these was one I actually should have followed up on, and I just don't because I don't trust anything.
So jaded now because everything is a scam. Yeah.
I completely am. Jenna, I'll pull up this what you said in a second. Hot Wheels, my ex is a producer who would pay people to be on his tracks when most people think it works the other way around for everyone. Yep. That's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah.
I've gotten Instagram scam boosters. Yeah, I don't think any of those are real. I really don't. Unless you actually have a PR person that you know, or a social media gal like you guys have for Vulture Culture. Like I don't trust any of them really.
And the other reality is like anyone that does that well, they're not reaching out to random artists on Instagram. It's yeah.
I'm gonna take this a little bit to like an esoteric, like, you know, witchy spiritual curve for a minute here, but I do think it is valid because we've talked about the struggles of the artist, the struggles of the artist in you know, a capitalistic society. You know, we spend, even though Earth is crazy, we spend most of our time in California, so that's our experience that we can talk about. And the worries of like, well, who's gonna want to do it if there's no way to make a living off of it, if it's just gonna be backbreaking and demoralizing work, then what's gonna happen? I do think at its core of cores, the art of creation, whether it's visual, auditory, dance, I think if you are the type of person that is just in your DNA, that is just, you can't help yourself from doing it. And I do think that is magic in a sort of way, because whatever it is, whatever you think it is a connection to something other than. Collective unconsciousness, spaghetti monster in the sky, Norse god of music and poetry, whatever you feel that connection. I do think for those of us, and we all know those people, or we are those people, where it's like, I can't do anything else.
Yeah. I have to make music in my life. It's not an option to not do it.
You've tried to steer away from it and do other things.
Yeah, it
and
makes me miserable.
You're not happy.
Yeah, it makes me miserable.
Yeah. And you come back to it, like, and myself too, like, even in our lowest of lows, we make art. It might not be art we ever share. It might just be private, but you live and breathe it. You can't not do it. And I can't think of many other vocations or things that are like that. I really can't. Like, I can't think of, and I know some people like this that are like, I have to fucking lawyer today, no matter fucking what. Like the people
but I would argue that person is very much doing it creatively. Like they're satisfying a creative itch because they're able to, like, through reading comprehension, interpret things in a unique way, and they're applying a creative eye to
that's true
to legalese. It's like creative output, I think, is a necessity for any human.
I think it's a necessity, and I think though the industries and the avenues and the way we intake it might change, and maybe not for the better, like it might just keep getting worse for a while. I think there's always going to be people that find ways to share it, whether it's through like Sunspace type things, or like Dropout type things, or on Twitch, or just that person that you know that shows up at 3rd Street every 3rd Sunday and plays an amazing one-man band.
Yeah, put a paper mache bird up on a derelict construction site, you know.
I think, and that just brings me some solace at the end of the day, head on the pillow kind of thing of like, there is magic. Interpret that word however you want. Yeah. Some of us I know are on the same wavelength like with that interpretation, but there is magic in the art of like, I'm going to create something and hell bent on doing it no matter what.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing humans do is the weird art projects. There's like the guy that makes the walking beasts that like out of that with sails and bamboo, and there's just these walking animals that you release. Like it. Weird structures that just appear in the desert, and you're like, what? How did that get? Why is that here? It's the coolest thing that crop circles. Like, it's not aliens. I wish they were aliens. It'd be so cool. But no, it's one of the most creative, cool things humans did. They got a board and a rope and went, watch what I'm gonna do this fucking cornfield. It's gonna be amazing.
Right. Well, we just did this trip to Zion and the pictographs.
Yeah, it's like and those things stand the test of time. It's like it sparks something in other humans. There's something a little bit naughty about it, which I love too. It's like
I'm getting emotional. A part of me is like, this is really cool. Like it's just
I think it's the greatest thing that I think ethically, morally, because it doesn't hurt other humans. It lifts up other humans. I think it is the the one pure thing a human can do with their existence is create something from the soul that you know is for other people to absorb any way that they're going to. Yeah.
I stand by that and can't agree any less.
I'm
clipping that. I'm clipping that. I need that moment clipped.
Albert Camus, absurdist philosophy. It's the most beautiful. It's where nihilism and absurdism get to the same conclusion that life is meaningless. Nihilism goes, well then fuck it all. Absurdist goes, well then we have a lot of freedom to have a lot of fun, you guys. We're the one truth is we're here together. So let's make that fun really safe and good for each other.
Yeah!
Like ball pits. Awesome.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh. Hot Wheels, agreed. My comedy will never pay the bills, but 16 years in and I haven't stopped doing it, even though I know it will never pay off, or at least not pay off financially. But do it.
But it's going to pay off in a different way. Even if it doesn't pay off financially, you're going to be a happier person for not giving up on that. Well, and you're going to have, like, a wealth of jokes to share with people, too. Like, it's... Comedy is, again, it, like, falls into the absurdist. It's such a pure fucking expression of creativity.
I'm trying...
Making someone laugh is the coolest thing in the world.
There was... Hot Wheels, it was so situational... that when this happened, and it was, I want to say, over a year ago now, but you made me laugh so fucking hard because we were talking about something in chat, and this wasn't the exact joke, but it was in this vein of like, you gotta stand up for something, and you were like, I can't stand, but I'm like, but it was like you owned your experience and you made a fucking hilarious joke on it that was like, oh goddamn, this is, yes, way
That's
to
great.
make
I love that.
Make a moment,
yeah,
and bring joy and laughter and experience to it, and it's like, I mean, that's one of the magics of comedy, and
yeah,
and the play on words and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I always try to sneak a couple puns into my lyrics because it's
you're very puntastic. You are Gokes, the G Funky Gokes through and through.
Yeah. Now, stand-up comedy is one of the art forms I respect the most. Like it is.
Your dad did stand up for a little bit.
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some people that elevate that to like James A. Castor, the stuff that he does. Yeah,
I love James A. Castor.
Stand-up comedy, amazing. One of the coolest art forms out there.
It really is, you know. And in comedy, dance, film, music, you know, one of the other things that I come back to with that is that you can make something. Also, hi Abby. You can make something and have your own feeling, your own attachment to it of, you know, this makes me feel box A. Box A is all the things I'm putting out there, and someone else can listen to it and go, I needed this more than I knew I did. I processed something while listening to this. This gave me the courage to do something else. This put me in the mood, whatever it may be, and that might not have been your initial intention as an artist. Bangarang indeed! Bang! You don't have control over what other people are gonna think, for better and for worse, but that's really fucking cool.
That's great.
See? A point in case.
That's great.
And it's really fucking cool, and it is not something I ever take for granted, and I know you don't take for granted either, that we get to make art.
Yeah.
We get to make music. We find ways to make things work. You know, we have the blessings that we have, and that we get to interact and share art and meet other artists and engage with art, and I never take for granted how lucky I am that you are such an incredible and giving artist, and that I get to play and I get to create with you when you invite me to do so, or even uninvited, and that means the world. That's really fucking cool.
Thank you. Well, I feel so blessed to be able to do that with you and share our life making weird stuff together.
Maybe make some cool weird shit.
And it's just gonna keep getting cooler and weirder.
Well, G Funky, I could sit and talk with you forever. I mean, I do. That's why I married you. I do know that you have things to attend to. I clearly think, schedules permitting, I think it actually would be really fun to do a just chatting philosophy.
I'd love to.
Stream with you, maybe next month, whenever we can pencil that in. If you have time, I would love to. That would be really great to do that with you.
Albert Camus, Absurdism. I can't recommend it enough. It changed my life. It made my life a whole lot better. Sisyphusian philosophy, Sisyphus's journey.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Before you leave us to the rest of your adventures, of course the fucking ad starts. right when I'm giving you your sign off. But I do know it is 6 o'clock effectively, and you
gotta go get
you do need to go. So for those that are not locked in ads right now, the mic is yours. What would you like to say to everyone
thank
on
you
your
so
album
much.
release?
Yeah, thank you so much for listening, you guys. This was so much fun. Can't wait to see everyone at TwitchCon, and I think that's all I got.
That's all you got.
Check out Albert Camus. That's it.
You guys, once again, there is the link in the chat. Please enjoy. You're both fun to listen to. Thank you, Freya. I appreciate it.
That's so sweet.
The channel as a whole, we're gonna take a BRB real quick because I also have to go to the loo and things like that. So, Big G Funky, thank you so much. There's the link in chat. We give him a lovely applause off. We are in ads right now, so I am gonna run an ad BRB screen for us. I will be back in a couple minutes here. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for chatting with us and enjoying the music with us tonight. And I will see you guys in a couple minutes. I will be right back. I need to seriously get some food. Why am I... This is dangerous. Running around here without food. Well, she's got rum. I mean, that counts, right? I think that counts. I think that absolutely counts. There we go. That's just a little bit of John Goblin. Okay, great. Now let's get on the dragon. I don't condone drinking and driving, although drinking and flying a dragon is completely different. Oh god, she crashed into a tree. Alright. No one has given me a treat when I've given a trick.
I've always liked being the underdog.
What the fuck? Yeah! Oh my god, a life weaver just saved my life. I got my life saved by Moonlee. Cause they pull off. I feel like I understand the concept of falling in love with Lifeweaver now. After that save, that cradle, What am I doing? Why am I going in this far? What am I doing? This is madness. This is chaos. It's because there was another Junkrat. Oh, we gotta stay on this payload. Gotta stay on the payload. No! We I thought we lost it. I thought we lost it because everyone got off the payload. But we did. But we did. It's good. It's good. We're okay. We're okay. I thought we lost it, but we didn't. Oh my god, you guys! That's such a good game to end it on. That's an amazing game to end it on. I feel so good about that. Junkie boy, look at him. He's so perfect. No. I just want a souffle. A souffle. Gonna make this sea with a souffle. She's gonna love it. Where the fuck is a souffle? I must have overlooked it, eh? I guess it's not a dessert. It's a souffle. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Oh my god. I have to. Ta-da! Look at that face! Look at that face! Oh wait, no, that was the timer one. I didn't pay attention. No. I didn't listen. We didn't listen. Fucking timers. The timers get me all the time. The timers get me all the time. Merlin just be pissing off all the magical ladies in Dreamlight. All of them. Do you want to build a tavern? Do you want to build a place? Do you want to build a place for the pirates? A place for the scoundrels with smiles on their face? So I'm gonna build a tavern, and it's gonna be real cool. I'm gonna build a tavern, and it's gonna fucking rule. Yes. Where can I pop this?
Nerf this.
No! Oh, good! I got Burba. Burba, I got you. Bro, you gotta go. Do it, baby. Do it, junkie boy. Make a play. Let's do it.
New record.
This is beautiful. This is going great. Don't you just love when everything just like goes well in a game? It's a happy moment. It's a time for joy. It's a beautiful time for joy. This song though needs to go somewhere quickly. Sounds like we're getting to a drop. I believe it's coming. And then we're gonna get something good. I'm hoping. There we go. Yes! Thank you! There we go. Yes! Yes! Oh, it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. Get out of here. Bro, he just threw himself in there. He just threw himself in there. That's fine. Just... It's okay. Just go down there. Simba and Scar, are they just like yelling at each other through the screen? What is going on? What is going on here, you guys? Like, I keep catching them like engaged in shenanigans. Okay, and then he does that, and then he roars, and then they go their merry way. It's just I can't. Okay, this picture. Okay, come on, let's assess this. We got these two people dancing, right? Going on. They're having a good time. It kind of looks like he's punching this lady, like in the back of the head. These two, he is gossiping about all of this. Like, everyone else is having a lovely, lovely time for the most part, from what we can tell. And then these two over here, like, he's like, "Does thou seeth what Sir Guinevere is wedding to thine event? He looks like absolute shite." And she's like, "Oh, yes, he looks absolutely trashy. I can't believe he's bowing down to her like that." So they're talking some smack, these two. They got some shit going on. I feel like she overhears it, but she's kind of just like keeping to herself with it. And then here's the kicker for me. Back here, this lady in the back I don't know if it's just like the resolution of this or whatever. You got like fire trap. You've got this Friar Tuck motherfucker over here who's just like, you know, enjoying the celebration. And she's like sneaky. She's like sneaking up. I can't even see her hands. Like, tell me you play a rogue without telling me you play a rogue. I see that and my thought is like, oh, she's going up to shank him. She is sneaking through the crowd. She is rolling stealth checks right now and she's coming up to just like, and be on her merry way. And that, my friends, is my dissertation of the painting in the back of the... Friends, hello, hello, welcome back. How was everyone's little break? I hope you guys all had a good time. Let me put all this back where it was. Lovely, lovely. Welcome back, you guys. Wow, that was fucking cool. That was a really fucking dope stream, and I'm just really grateful that we got to do that. That was really great. Okay, so here's the plan. I think I have class tonight at 7-ish. So we have like an hour left before I have to switch my stuff over and get ready to do class. So I'm gonna give us a little poll here real quick. This is gonna be a short one. It's gonna be a 5-minute poll. 5 minutes, you guys. What? Ooh. I guess we could do this. Spelled wrong, but whatever. Okay, you guys, there is a poll in chat. Let me know what you want what you want us to do. Also, this does not need to be this bright anymore. Thank God. I did. Oh shit, Jenna, you gave us a video. Hold on. Let me see what this video was you said. It was hard to do any links or videos when it was me and G-Funky here because like I said, his headphones, he can't hear everything I was hearing because we don't have a headphone splitter. So watching things was kind of difficult because he would just have no audio. And any other solutions to that were just things that we did not have set up. Oh, it was? Okay. Yeah, it's a bummer that people don't graduate from birth.
Fascinating and horrible things.
That's a funny take. People don't graduate from Berkeley. I mean, if they do, I mean, everyone I knew was just, you know, sound engineers, so different bit, but still. Guys, get your votes in what you want us to do for the next hour. And then I do have a unfortunate, I have to hard out, as we say, at 7. But also, let me... Oh, sorry, I realized I have a text I have to respond to. What is this? Okay. Hold on a second, I have to respond to this real quick. That's my dad. we go. I try to not always respond to texts and stuff on stream, but you know, it's one of the parentals. You're like, I have to. We had a headphone splitter, Freya. We did. We had it for all of the streams we did for the longest time, and I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's here. It's just the studio is in a complete state of disarray. And me and G-Funky really need to... I need to help him organize it. Because I guarantee you it's in a box of cables that it just got tossed in. Ask one of your cats. Knowing my luck, it would have been the cat that passed away and she hid it before she fucking died as her last little fuck you. Ah! This granola bar is all I've eaten today. This is important. Jimmy, is it a fuck you or a something to remember me by? You know what? I appreciate that different take on it. Also, Jimmy, hi! How are you, meow? Cats love wires and other things hitting their toys. They do. The cats don't really hang in here. Again, because the kitten is too little. But, like, we keep purposely keep her out of here. Because there's spots that I feel like there's probably black widows and spots she could crawl into and knock things over and maybe get hurt. So we need to, like, kind of kitten-proof the studio. Jimmy, you're tired? I'm tired too. All right, you guys, you have a couple seconds left to change the vote. Currently, we're going to play World of Warcraft dailies. Dreamlight Valley has 1 vote, none for Wolf Among Us. And it's done. Okay, we're going to do WoW dailies. Like South Park. And it's gone. And your funds are gone. Now I'm excited to do some WoW dailies. I have not played WoW in a minute. Oh, I should see if I need to update some of my shit. You're doing Dark Moon Fair stuff at the moment? Nice. Nice. Since, oh yeah, because you're trying to get all that shit, dude. Epic, I would have voted for Wolf of Moss because I'm giant, but I figured it would take too long for you to get to a point to stop, and I didn't want to stop in the midway of something where it's just like, I don't want to stop. That's fair. That's valid and fair. I meant what? What? May the wind be ever in your sails. Arrgh. Ahoy. Fucking hilarious. Oh. Excuse me, gaming PC. Yeah, why can't everyone hear this? Oh, that's why. There we go. Ads, no! Add Scabatha and Malzagos. Oh, these are your ulties? Okay, hold up. I got you. Thank you for not putting accents in it. So I don't have to figure out how to type those. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to add them because you're not online with each of them. I'm confused. Where does this take me to? Let's just let's do this. Yeah, let me know. I should still probably see when you do show up online. Welcome back from ads, my friends. We're just, like I said, I have about like 45 minutes left that I can play a game. So we're just gonna do some dailies real quick. And then we're gonna raid out somewhere. I don't know where, but it'll be somewhere cool. I had so much fun doing that music stream, you guys. That was really, really nice. And I'm stoked that we got to do that with G Funky, cause it was really cool. Oh. He's been working so hard on that album for quite some time. Oh man, I don't think I didn't get the thing for August. I totally didn't get the shredder. I didn't come back on. Oh well. Shit happens. What is there this month? Interesting. Oh, cause okay, that's pretty cute though. I like the rainy day attire. Ornery Breeze Strider, okay. Okay, now we're just getting to the weapons. I'll know which? Okay. And it's not the rainy day one? What is this? Oh. Oh, it's just the crystal ward they're holding, okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to get one of these skirts though. I like the leg wraps with it. Was it the rainy day one? Or is it one of these old ones? Oh, yes, the Plunder Lord. Good call. That's cool that they brought those back. This was the other one. I already have the Crocolisk, and I like it when I have better. The rainy day attire is really cute. If anything, I definitely want one of these skirts with the wraps, honestly. But I want it to be a little longer. Yes. Gimme. The sweatsuit is pretty cool too. Yeah, I'm gonna get that too. Why the fuck not? Some cozy pajama party vibes. Okay. And also with you, that feels weird. Is that what we get for actually completing it? Yeah. All right. We're so close to finishing. Oh, you gave it a, made it a hook and a, that's like a pirate hook. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty dope, and I fucking like that. Ba 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 ba. Yo, epic! Congrats! Get them free Overwatch coins. Fucking do it. Do it. Okay. Let's do that one. Adorobo? Okay. Nice! We got you added. Jedi, only because I have so little time, I'm not joining you and doing Dark Moon Fair stuff. However, I think we were saying the 11th to do some WoW streaming. I do know. I remember from using Bing. Gotta get my races on. I feel like we're so close to getting the full renown for the thread, the spider people. Ajkahet. Ooh. Today's the last day for the Kalimdor racing, right? Or did it end already? I will check the calendar too. I can be self-sufficient. Man, you guys, I think I'm gonna have to get the fucking bougie expansion because it has the player housing shit. And I want it. I want it. Invited. I done did it. The 19th is Pirates Day. Hold on. Fuck. All right. All right. We're gonna see. Oh, that ended yesterday. Okay. So it's not today. Delves are bonuses. Yeah, we could do a delve. We'll do that one. It's right there. The 19th is Pirate Day in WoW. The 19th is also a day I have to go do imaging and MRIs. So I don't have a stream scheduled for that day. I'm gonna say to take that day as it comes. Because maybe I could do a PNG tuber that day. I fucking hate doing medical stuff so much. It usually takes up so many spoons, but perhaps. Yo, you're getting an ultrasound on the 15th. Twinsies. I know. I have to do. Oh, thank you for the ghost, Freya. I appreciate you. I love how she's like watching over me. She's always with me. She's my best baby girl forever. Oh my god, my gear is so strong now because I've been doing some of the raids. I have to do 2 types of MRIs. Because they want me to do, I forget what the name of the procedure is called, but it's basically where you swallow a camera pill and then they look at your insides and everything. And they want to do that to see how my Crohn's is doing and get a sense of how my intestines are. Especially because I got switched to the generic form of my medication because my insurance will not cover my medication anymore. So yeah, you've done that one, it's not too bad. Fucking thank you for saying that. I get so in my head about procedures and things. I'm pretty good at keeping my cool with a lot of things. Like when things are stressful or like stuff is going down, like my default, hey, I caught him on. My default for a lot of stuff is to like keep calm, because like I thrive in chaos. Not in a good way, just like a childhood PTSD way where you're like, things are not leveled and chaotic. I am familiar with this environment. But man, medical stuff, I definitely worry myself. So that's really actually nice to hear that you've done that one. It's not that bad. I'm like getting anxious that like the camera's gonna like fucking scrape my intestine on the way down or something. Also posted more of my food fix in the past few days. Ooh, I have to check. Oh? Okay, so how far along are we? Are we done? Oh my god. Okay, 3 more. I don't know about you guys. I'm getting a little overstimulated with the 2 types of music, so I just paused that. Oh, there's a couple? Okay. Give me all the things. Aid the Weaver. Always the Weaver. I like her better. Travel like it's hot was, yeah. With the medical stuff, it's easier when it's all at once, but when you go months without tests or whatever, it can be more anxiety, including like the 12 tests for about the same couple weeks. It's when you break from it mentally and get thrown back in there that you feel right when you feel comfortable again. Yeah, I vibe with that. It's been a while since I've had to do a lot of tests. Last pick is from when you went on last Sunday. What you get? What's your noms? Ooh. That soup looks so good right now. Oh, the fucking dumplings! Those clams? Son of a bitch, Freya. That looks so good. I'm like, I have a granola bar. Oh, thank you, Epic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see how that is now. That should be better. Thank you for that. I don't know unless you guys tell me. Looks like that's the only other one I can do. Oh my gosh, you guys. So, it's too long of a video to post in the Discord. You still have dumplings in the freezer. I mean, they keep, right? You know, why not?
Our citizens would appreciate you culling their numbers, and my alchemists would appreciate you retaining their organs.
Okay. This is where I'm supposed to go, though, right? Yeah. Okay, those are the guys I'm supposed to. Hot Wheels, I was super composed when I was in the hospital for months and had a new test or surgery every day. But now that I've had a break from the hospital visits, I'm like, ultrasound boot. Yeah, that's how it is for me as well. I feel like there's a certain amount of kind of resignation when you are doing a lot of medical stuff, like you said, back to back to back to back. You're just like, I'm here. What the fuck else am I gonna do? I have to do these tests. I have to do all this shit. But then when you haven't done any for a while, it is a little more like, I'm stressed and anxious. I don't like this. And then, of course, you know, there's the anxiety of when you do testing. What if the answers aren't good? which can happen. That's just fucking part of life. Part of all of it. But a thing to be aware and prepped for nonetheless. So I'm not gonna say either way, yes or no, how I think my tests are gonna go, because I don't want to get my hopes up that it's gonna go one way and vice versa. But Pirate Day in WoW is really fucking cool, and I would like to do that. I would say, you guys,
I need to get this.
Depending on you know how my experience goes, I could see myself doing a VTuber, maybe a VTuber captain day on the pirate stream.
Excellent. I'm sure the air will be laden with the aroma
I could see myself doing that.
Cobus in it before long.
Hot Wheels, like, I do always have medical appointments every day, so it's not as bad for me, but when it comes to test, the anxiety of what's wrong with me. Yeah! What's wrong with me? Like, is it something I did? Could I, like, did I make it worse? Did I, the thing that I'm getting into now, because I've been really, really lucky with my Crohn's. I've definitely had some times that I need to take a knee and be a little careful, but overall, I know I've been really lucky. I'm getting to that medical anxiety of like, it's not gonna be good forever. How many years do you have before this is a problem? But also, you know, I can also acknowledge that thought process is not ideal. Like, that doesn't help anyone.
What
Mine! Haha. Okay, I'm gonna go this way because everyone's going that way. I almost walked into that. Fuck that noise. But yeah, I could totally see myself doing a VTuber captain stream for Talk Like a Pirate Day. I think I can commit to that. And to be fair, the stuff you get in WoW for Talk Like a Pirate Day, it's not, I mean, maybe we should ask Slush, but it's not that much. There's only a couple things to do. Oh, I gotta go back over here. Yep, it's exactly that Hot Wheels of, this is just gonna get worse as I get older. But, like, literally the only thing we can do is just be positive and grateful. As fucking corny and cheesy as that sounds, worrying about it constantly isn't gonna help any of the conditions at all. It just won't. God, everyone is here doing this quest right now. I don't like this quest for that exact reason. I feel like every time I come here, I'm fighting with other players to do it. I am in that same boat, Hot Wheels. If I didn't manage to find ways to be grateful, to reality check, you know? Yeah, I as well would have had an expiration date already. But it's never the right answer. Oh, I walked into their line of sight. Oops. See, like, everyone's just here doing this. Okay, I'm gonna turn off. Nope, fuck that. Don't want to engage. Moving on. Yeah, they're gonna swoop on it. Like, is it better for me to maybe just wait here? I have been playing WoW for as long as it's been out. Hot Wheels. We did the math once. What was it? We did the math once. WoW came out in 2014. So the majority of my life was basically the answer. No. Not 2014, 2004, excuse me. 21 years. I've been playing World of Warcraft for 21 years. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. No, I am dyslexiing and adding and mixing up numbers. It's 2004 was when this came out. I love this game. I love this game so much. Oh, did they finish? No, they're gonna get that one. Fuck! Now let's switch to regular flying, make this a little easier. Cause then I can just like fly around and see like every other fucking jabroni's doing right now. Ha! Like, WoW genuinely during some of my times of being sick, like, has been a solace, has been a safe place to come to where I can roleplay, I can be these other characters, I can go around and do stuff, I can visit some of my favorite places in game, you know? Yeah, I have a huge respect for WoW players that have been at it for so long. It's like comical how obsessed some people are, but you seem to have a healthy passion for it. Thank you! I surmise that that's because my WoW playing has always been roleplay based. I never got into like a raiding guild or like really intense like PvP to the point where people would like fight with each other and things like that. I just don't. I mean, you guys have seen my gaming style, you know, enough now. Like I don't do PvP at high risk, high cost. It's just not fun for me. And I will say this, I did arena 2v2s for a minute with my ex, and we used to both play WoW together. And genuinely, that was probably the most toxic my WoW playing had ever been. And that might be also why I don't like competitive PvP anymore. I mean, that relationship was so unhealthy for so many fucking reasons. Oh, they swooped it, motherfucker. But he was a fucking asshole to me in many ways, but especially when we would PvP together and do arenas and like, our ranking went down, or this went down, I'm like, this was supposed to be a fun thing that we did together because we both liked this game and your brother worked for Blizzard, so it was fucking cool, and now this is just us fighting all the time in game. Yuck. Also, I stand by, I was not wrong. He would get so mad at me for in PvP, like not arenas, but battlegrounds. But maybe I can get it because haha, swooped on them. They swooped on me. It's fair. We would be doing battlegrounds, and I'm a rogue. I've mained a rogue for a long time. I also mained a mage for a really long time too. I probably paid the mage longer, But I would stealth and go and get other nodes and bases and stuff like that and go off and do my own thing. And he'd be like, well, the fuck are we even playing together? You don't even stay with me in the battleground. And I'm like, you're a healer. I'm a rogue. I'm gonna go do things and maybe you should come follow me, but no. So yeah, that's my healthy handle. I also like I miss things from time to time. Like, you know, the racing around Azeroth stuff, you know. We had talked about that was coming up and that was a cool thing and I missed it, you know. It's just, yeah, it doesn't. It's not often, depending on the game, for a game to take up more than a month of my focus. I can definitely hyper fixate and focus on a game for, I would say, a month, maybe 2, of like, I want to get home, I want to play the game, I want to finish this chore, I want to, you know, finish this thing so that I can just get to the fucking computer and play the fucking game. I definitely will get like that, but I usually burn out after a month of any game. Or at least from that like hyper necessity focus. And I guess I should be grateful for that. Like, that's a healthier way to engage in this a little bit. And it kind of lends to being a variety streamer too, because I'm just like, ooh, new game, what's this? Epic, that reminds me of an Overwatch experience I had a few days ago. I was somewhere around and you said, walk to me like a punch machine, and I was on the team, and I just started healing. Maybe don't run away from the yellow horse. I said about. Oh, I knew I had 3 heads healing that was 4 head about team. Yeah, like maybe. Well. That's so specific. Like that. Yeah. Like normally, yeah. Don't run away from healing, but also. It's a. I feel like it's a dance. I feel like it's a dance between healers and tank healers and DPS. Like, healers need to stick with DPS and or tank to an extent. Like, if you're pushing, if a tank is going in and pushing, a healer needs to fucking follow because the tank's gonna push. However, a tank can go too far. There's an appropriate amount, you know, and that's where I land on. I think it's a bit of a give and take. Being a rogue in WoW and Battlegrounds, a lot of the time, there's like capturing the flag and stuff like that, where as a rogue, I can get over to places where maybe there's no one and like steal a base, steal a flag. And those are a lot of the moments where I was like, bro, fucking like, come with me, I'm gonna go do this thing. Okay, where do I need to go now? Shialud! Let's go do the Dune one. And I was healing, and they were saying near the point, and I was trying to go out to heal them a bit too, but they kept charging close and closer, and I was like, I don't want to risk myself dying and preventing the rest of the team from dying because chose to run off. Yeah, like there is running off too far. That 100% is a truth. That can happen. Okay, I think we're just gonna get to finish these dailies here. I think that's what's gonna happen. I don't know if we're gonna have time to do a second round of them. Let me see if I've gotten my email from a class. Yep, there it is.
Plowworms make excellent attack beasts, but they require training. Take one with you. Show it the art of war.
Okay, 7:15 is when my class starts. Okay. Shialud!
You may yet make warriors out of worms, Overcrawler. A surprise indeed.
A surprise indeed. I Does that count? Yeah, sever threads. Arathi's end disrupted. It does give me an adventurer's cache. That one's just a delve. Alright, let's fucking go do that one. Let's go. Get over there. And then we're gonna raid out. I think we're gonna do this one and then raid out, because I think that's all I can really do with the time that I have. Because I do want to get food. I would like to feed myself and take care of myself before I sit in a 4-hour lecture class online. Okay, maybe it's not 4 hours. It's like 2 hours, but still. But still, God, these classes that I'm taking, I feel like they used to be so much longer, and now I don't. Cause it's not really that long of a class. Oh, which way? Oh no, we gotta go around. Son of a bitch. Oh, hold on. There were fucking herbs. Iris, thank you for always taking care of all of the streamers. Like, I see you, Iris, and I appreciate you. Thank you for making sure we all have water and everything. Cause I know my fucking ass forgets. I'm just like, alcohol, coffee, whee! This is all I ever need, woo! It's not true. Wait. Okay, there we go. That's a fucking... Oh, I gotta go around this, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's just stuck on the screen. Look at him, he's just like, he's grabbing his joint. There's still more to that one. We can finish that one. Let me get my stuff. Let me get my things, my setup. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Because time is of the essence, y'all, I am gonna do this a very specific little way. Also, let's just, before I run into
Twins'
a wall.
forces are amassing once more, little morsel. Time to ensnare them in
Little morsel.
and burn them in it.
Burn them. Burn it down to the ground. Burn it down. There we go. Bingo, bingo, bongo. Wow, bow, ba, da, bow. Whee! Okay, you guys. I have this joint. I'm gonna finish sparking it up and smoking it whilst we continue playing this game, and I magically transform into a cartoon. Whee! Look at that. Look at that. Look at how that happened. It was so slick. Chitty chitty chat chat. Thank you for the space broccoli. I fear G Funky stole my lighter. Son of a bitch! He did. Oh, do I have another one in here? I used to. I done used to. And he took my lighter. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a lighter real quick. You stole my lighter, sir. I demand it back. I have acquired it. It is back. It is mine. Okay, guys. Cheers and smoke them if you got them. Cheers, chitty chat chat. Oh man, that was me last night. 2 forums of Red Bull and way too many tequila drinks. Oh shit. I slept on my patio all day today and I'm not 22 anymore. That's a real vibe though. It's a real fucking vibe. I get that vibe. I totally get that vibe. That's gonna be me this weekend. It's hard. It's also like so much entertainment stuff has you need energy, and it's easier when you are imbibing. Is that necessarily what's best for you? Hell no. Is it easier? Sometimes. Oh. That was an accident. Can I shoot rockets? How am we gonna... Oh, I see what they want us to do. They want me to go get this. I know we can get rid of those. We'll go get another one. I'm still smoking this joint, you guys, while we're doing this, like a boss. Like a bitty boss. Oh my god, those give me so little percentage. That's bullshit. Okay, we already got that one. I guess we have to kill some of these. Ah, crap. Alright, last hit of this joint. Otherwise, it's pretty done. Cheers, chat. Cheers. Thank yous. Excuse me, mix it up. There we go. I'm pretty good with balancing because I'm usually drink now to help with the physical pain while I try to be social. Last night I probably drank too much for sure. You know what though? You bring up a topic I am all too familiar with, and I have an interesting, I have feelings on. One of my dearest friends, she's also my attorney, has EDS and got hit by a car a little over a year ago and fractured part of her spine and her hip and her tailbone. She, dig this, she's also allergic to painkillers. Like, she can't take painkillers. She's allergic to them. And her and I talk about this a lot because I stay at her house quite a lot, and I love her. She's one of my best friends, and if I can ever help her and stuff like that, I try to. Alcohol is definitely one of the things that she talks about a lot, and she's like, I don't like the amount of how much I drink, especially because she's an attorney. And balancing, you know, what is too much, what can you handle, but so much of the time she's just like, the pain is way too much, and it is just so much easier to drink alcohol when she's home to manage the pain, versus taking muscle relaxers and everything that don't really do much for her. I figured there, yeah, you would understand that connection. I feel for her because like I know, oh god damn it, I did it. Biscuits, I did it again. I just know I've seen her on both sides of it. I've seen her in the side of like, this isn't what I wanted to do. I didn't want to drink this much. I wanted to just, you know, go home and have a normal night. However, the pain was so bad, and it's just easier to drink a bottle of champagne and pretend that you're fabulous and, you know, ha ha ha, I'm still in my 20s and la 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 la, but really it's pain management.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, that was me the first 2 years of my injury when none of the doctors believe I needed pain meds. That's fucked that they didn't believe you needed pain meds, Hot Wheels. That's absolute, like, I'm not surprised. I know how it all goes. But that's absolutely fucked that after what you went through, that was even a thought. Oh, you don't need pain meds. It's just a debilitating fucking injury. So you know, you're fine. Do some yoga. Like, fuck off. Yeah. It's part of it. It's all part of it.
I'm out of range.
Okay, we need to power through this quest. Power through this. I think this is gonna count stuff as Kahet. You may be elites, but you're also kind of old expansion stuff. Oh god, we're halfway there. Okay, we can do this. Maybe I eat some nummy nums. Oh, have I cooked anything? We do have things we can open though. Hot Wheels, yeah, I can only convince them to give me a prescription after the amputation. Wow. No. The answer is no. Like that. No as in like that's fucked. But yeah, she one doctor wanted her to do a surgery where they were going to put pins in her spine. Also, anyone in chat that doesn't like medical conversations, like, buckle up! They wanted her to do pins in her spine, and they wanted to fill the fractures in her hips with cement. And there was also some other thing that was supposed to be, like, from a cadaver that she was gonna get. And it was gonna be like an insane amount of time in recovery. And then she got another opinion, and oh no, that was like her second opinion, and then she got a third opinion. I keep flying into those fucking things. And now she's doing some type of like intense pain management therapy.
I'm out of range.
Whatever that means. But yeah, I hope it all works out. Yeah, I have pins and plates in my spine, no cement as far as I know. As far as you know, there isn't, but you never know. Always check. Well, dig this. This is the crazy thing for her. So she already had EDS. Like, she already had EDS and had been living with that for a long time, and like, fucking bullshit. Like, her husband at the time divorced her because of her EDS. He just was like, I don't want to deal with this. This isn't what I want to do with the rest of my life. And I'm like, wow, dude, wow. And it was also like, gave her shit for like, you don't look the way you looked when I first met you. I don't want to do this anymore. So she went through that, but they told her that her EDS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, is probably the reason she didn't die from getting hit by the fucking car. Because for those that don't know, EDS, like, your joints and everything are extremely loose. Like, things pop out of sockets and stuff. Like, it's not fun. But yeah, they said because like the way she took the hit from the car is probably why she didn't fucking die from getting hit by a drunk driver in an SUV.
I need to target something.
Perhaps this time they will learn.
All right, we did it.
We'll sear the lesson into their hearts again.
We still have another one to do. What is it? That's a delve. We can try and do the. Actually, no, we can't try and do the pet battle. I need to go back and log out because I have class in 15 minutes and I have to get ready for that. So we'll just fly here and chit chat. That's what we'll do. That's so bad to do that. Oh yeah, it is. It's crazy. Hot Wheels, it's freaking sad how many times that happens to women who get chronic injuries. So fucking dumb. This dude was a piece of shit for many, many fucking reasons. There were other things going on that I am not at liberty to share because it is not my story and very personal. All I will say is like, ew, 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 and good riddance. However, the reasons he gave were those ones, and yeah, that happens a lot, and it's fucking like yeah, I did not choose to have this health condition for my entire life for your inconvenience. Sorry it has inconvenienced you, other person in this relationship that does not have to live with the physical pain of it so much. Boo-hoo. So sad. Yeah, fair. Ew to him. Yeah, exactly. Just like, leave it there. I'm not at liberty to say the others. Okay. Little sleepy sleeps. And just chill here in this big spider bed. I like it. Okay, we definitely got some dailies done. So we did more than nothing for sure. For sure. Okay. Fan-friggin-tastic. There's this, there's that. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-boo-boo-doo-boo. I'm looking for my calendar real quick. Oh, yes. That's okay. No, tomorrow. I understand. Great. Cool. Ah! Chat! What an incredible fucking stream we had. Like, I, speak for myself, but also on behalf of G Funky. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for being a space to share art and music and the things that we do and enjoy it in your own right. And that was a really wonderful stream. I'm really grateful that I'm able to use my platform and you guys get to enjoy the art that comes out of it. And that we got to do that tonight, because that was super fucking fun. That was a blast. So I do not have streams scheduled for tomorrow. I have a full day of some things that I kind of feel like are gonna make me very tired by the end of the day. But I will say this: tomorrow is a maybe. Tomorrow's maybe a penciled in stream. But then I will be back on the 11th. I think we're just gonna do World of Warcraft all on the 11th. So any of our guild members, if you wanna join in, I definitely want to get my dailies done because I'm so far behind. So I'm gonna start with that. But there's no reason we can't be in queue for Battlegrounds and other things while that happens. Oh, I love that this is the song. This is another good song of his. Huge thank you to my entire community. If you want to find where you can find me other places, there's all of my socials and links and things of that sort. And then more importantly, there is the link to the new album dropped today by the Easy Machine, To the Moon in a Balloon. If you haven't already gotten to listen to it, please do. I think subscribers can watch the VODs so you guys can see us chatting all about it. But that was really, really fun today. I really appreciated all of that. Huge thank you to my fucking mods. You guys are amazing. Thank you for everything you do. Big G Funky, Epic Shadow Dragons, Filipino Jedi, and Call Me Danny XD. You guys fucking rock. And chat, follow all of these mods. They're all streamers in their own right, more or less. Not so much Big G Funky, but he is around. No, you are amazing, and you, the reverse Unos of the Unos. For our subscribers, or for our followers, please grab this raid message and oops. I hit the wrong button. Fucking, this is chaos. We're just already here. This is just happening. There's the credits. Grab your fucking shit, you guys. Be excellent to each other. Life's a lot. We're all in this together, the best of our fucking abilities. We're gonna go raid Melly because I fucking think she's amazing and cute as a button, and she's streaming right now. So let's go show Melly some love. I have to go get ready for class and everything. Thank you for the have a good class, love. I love it. I need it, and I'm gonna focus up. I'm gonna maybe make another cup of coffee and then focus up. And that's what we're gonna do. All right, you guys are amazing. I will see you maybe tomorrow, but if not tomorrow on the 11th. Okay, now I can hit that button. Okay, bye-bye.
The thing that stirs me most becomes nearest to heart sex.